chairman for you and got through by. Allegedly on Christ so home in campaign a friend said many chairman or home campaign among. I saw back as with the audio upa more station or Eastern region. One among boss I actually Ghana for now. So there was a meeting. I could share his excellent advice, the coordinator. Our culture said all the chairmen and so forth should be his coordinators who call regional this constituency. They should be his party managers, that sort of thing. Then our time no starting on the Yemani once to the show, one man can be a cana almost and is that what they are telling us? Yeah, Osei, as I say, why did this thing start? How did this start? Who started it? They can say, yeah. But one, you are maybe not the a lead. If you don't say, yeah, the actually say, I should say, your party, you're popular. Mama references to say, Dr. Amache Boati. He something actually say, I like Martin and Ashanti region. Ye Babunya Wusupa. Why am I stressing on Ashanti region? Ashanti region, and some regions, a couple more. Some bring MPP to power. And to be an emphasis of Ashanti region. It is excellent the vice president. Nema Mika Mono. I mean, Yankupon and Faranto Papa.
Okay.
He ran to the president.
All right.
So, all my day for Nana, sorry. So, I'll find the back. And that cheese radio, oh, my. Politics, that is politics for you.
The best station in the
because we are organizing that. We are baby, that's as if for you too much. Now, now, when you go super.
Okay, honorable comments of Oje, maybe this say, yeah, a year more national executive, and a year more party in penny for the Ababe to just say, until say, won't be the floodgates, you know, a Drubianka dam, I say, a day and a mobile more from the Alan camp.
Okay, not from Alan camp, not Alan camp for who and I won't be boss in Namkuru. Na Alan camp for and then go for a Casama. Na Alan camp for and then go for my endorsement. It's a party heading for and for all the potential aspirants.
What indicates a woman say one bisham?
No Mushia Omo. You own Becano. It is in actually. So I say. Because and someone almost cares you say
the best station in the capital. Need
any pepi busu. The Sadia or Nipepi busu. The former executive busu chairman no MPP chairman busu. Finance Minister busu. And then the other executive one man from. Because you see the difference here. That former executives, if you have a party, if you have we need elections for that executives, or more executives. And then they have, let's say, one catch, hey, you cry a car. Until my side, bring about woman organizer, national woman organizer. On all executive one down, so can on the bar.
Yeah.
On down, next kind of executive one down. It's the old code of conduct and action, and a new code of conduct action. But what they all women organizers region for you now, I call excellently second lady. Now the question is, I let you run for uncle, excellency the president, first lady, one on for uncle.
But honorable, I don't know unless you say, and I make us say, unless we are winning, so we say, one more call second lady or no, Abiana, one more so echo ye be a one more the endorse a particular candidate because say women's organizer echo second lady.
I don't know uncle first lady.
Ya no me bibrime ye nya ko fatu yeso etu esi bema bo okunkunim kofa agina ne so akwara paadi kokwe hu ededa mana ekire no ne adehyiamra kroma dansidifo mehwe kasemu kira awawade esumu apai mo hire nyakwa pie awawasem nie we die bi si pen ne
mo party no that's mo ya ye boni ayefo
dabi omo sunsun no omo sunsun ni sai that is why I still make the difference between MPP and NDC I make a bit of me than Tassabatasian. Some people in Cassadun can to me in general secretary by now. The one song.
That is I am mo party no that is mo ya ye boni ayefo
dabi omo sunsun no omo sunsun ni sai victory omo sunsun no omo so ba no victory omo sunsun no omo so ba no victory when you only ba kosa na dinkunimu a da ba frɛsɛ only ba kosa na dinkunimu a ba frɛsɛ ani baba wo ye dia dibio baba sena to aso do wadi be kosa na ko na nkuni di ama so wo dia wonim pipifo go back even to the constituencies be bre hono ma parliamentary in oti mo munya seat na kire mo lusu a wo be ugina wo ba ho mo shoko gina uti anye ya danto ma baba mfa ho an pipifo no sumsum no wo bo kra no nya wo na nan de wo mo no say yenim ko yenim dani o MPPA UPA UGCCA NLMA Northern People's Party Muslim Association Party Gachi Mofionio Togolan Congress yenim ko yenim dani
na and sans spirit is it helping the party Eboa party because former MPs party former executives kwakwa say one nyina ye underutilized meanwhile one more America a majority of them still having the potential so one betimi do one nimidie bi so e de aboa party is it really helping your party?
Come again brabio
okay
brabio
yo baby me bafo the American they say they are walking say eye party ni sunsum no boa party no ana because ayanda nipa bi feel neglected especially say party no kura wo abema na wo opposition and am say wo mu ni dibia bi nti no that's na party na to omajeje mo anya sa spirit ni bia no
oh you cannot there nika say mente wase a na bia me ditoro nika say me wo kan you are raising a pertinent issue now, so the man no can. I must concede that and say a problem my I must concede. It's a problem my empire. No, once again, some of the funds are media campaign, I'm a beer. This our NGO now form global movement for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. We are going to take up this matter very, very serious. Because still, let's take a name like Anam. There's a lawyer be what Rita Kra, your friend lawyer Anam, or any senior. The senior Anam in 1992. Wait, the Minister for Local Government. But what do you think?
Ethiopia.
He's a general secretary, former general secretary, who is now the Minister for Local Government.
You're Damboche, yes.
Yes, I could not Damboche home. The two young men who have just gone to the system. Damboche home, the drugstore, the pharmacy shop, Bokashi. Yakoshia Malek, Yakubu Suho, Okokobot. Nasa, Green Corner won't take down a Anam dinner. Once again, lawyer Beck prediction.
Once again, lawyer Kwaku Pensa. Who teach Adino? But yeah, you first year 92, 96. You cannot talk of MPP without Kwaku Pensa, Abeku Desem, Amam, and Nibebri. And please, Kobase. You don't have these names, baby, on a board. Me, as an individual, I have. Because I'm Mammy Boy. Mammy Kumasi. Vitosu Junior. That's what a manner. Na me yesterday Mrantium no. Dankwa Buzia. Satan cried the young for the Dombo no to Kahan. Na Dankwa Buzia. Atakura Jima, na Piagino, and Sana Apia Mencanum, and then Donko for John. Utibidi. Utibitus. And I cried Donko for John. Senior Malek. Senior Malek Yaname Bundin, can sing Asela. Mention that me get a man so maintains a better board to be better senior Malek Atoso. Like I said, no, but it be a district, constituencies, region, national. Like I said, Mammy and Mamma boy. You got me to two Mammy Kahan. Yeah, no, Dankwa Buzia at Agyeman. And Sana in 1992. Ever met about for so July, ever a new patriotic party. BJ Darocha, or those size, Vitala Giti. Never can be. I better say Sabra Medasu. Now, when you take this to Sana, Binum Nation, when Nebinum, Bedinin, go to Tamale, MPP party, and the SS won't tell us SS is not on any board. Vitosu Junior is not on any board. It's also foreign. And I think that, look, the time has come out. MPP, if you want to break the age, look, go back to your root. Get round. It's my boy. But it looks like they say, no, about the say, oh, Yanni, when you be amphibia. Oh, me, I'm in Walker say. You will person say, there's women organizers.
Yanu me bibrime. Yenya kofa tu yesuo. Etu esi be mabo. Okunkunim kofa ejina ne so. Akwara padi kokwe hu ededa mana ekire no. Yeah. Ne. Adeshiemra kroma dansidifo mehwe kasemu kira wanwade esumu apai mo hire nyakwa pie awonwasem nie we die bi nsi pen ne. Neat FM ye mamwa kwaba
broke my heart. I saw how much Ghana owes, but I also found that apparently the Minister of Finance's company or former company is a transaction advisor to the monies we borrow. So as Ghana gets poorer, the Minister of Finance's company or former company gets richer. Is this what we want to continue in this country? Do we want to elect people into office, give them their pay and their perks, and then allow them and their friends and their companies or their former companies to be the very beneficiaries of the woes of our country? This is not only about the Minister of Finance. This is about Parliament. Parliament, you must be ashamed of yourself. You have failed the people of Ghana. Because I don't think from the time of Nkrumah to date, whoever is the Minister of Finance should be benefiting every time our country goes to borrow money. Is that what happens under everybody in this country? What precedent are we setting? Yesterday when I read the report, I was so broken. And I was like, do people know this? So I called 4 different people. Some in civil society, some in government, some in the former government. And they said, oh, but this is general knowledge. And I'm like, it's general knowledge and Parliament thinks it's okay. So whoever wins the next election will also set up their own companies and be the transaction advisors when we go and take a loan. What is wrong with us as a people? So the person's motive for even going for a loan for me now is not clear, because every time we take a loan, their company makes money. Does this make sense to us as a people? Look, we have leaders of industry, some who have been, deprived of their finances. And in the meantime, the people who are sitting in power are stealing us blind. And all people can tell me is, oh, but this is general knowledge. What a shame. What a damn shame. When they are out of power, will they want whoever comes into power to repeat what they are doing? This is not NDC MPP. Parliamentarians, you are supposed to help us protect the public purse. You can't just go and sit there and vote, I am MPP, I am NDC. Vote your conscience and vote your constituency.
What are you expecting the MPs to do?
The MPs? But you cannot become the transaction advisor for going to take loans when you are the Minister of Finance. How is that possible? They are the legislators. If they won't speak up about it for the whole country, but for me taking time to read this much over the weekend and yesterday, I wouldn't know the details of this. So now go and bring all the loans we have taken and show us all the transaction advisors and see whether they have links to the presidency or the people who are the ministers or the people who are in legislature. Why are we doing this to ourselves? What kind of nonsense is that? Hey,
if there's a conflict of interest,
is where it starts.
So Stride should be on the ball on this one.
And where are they? Where are they? Look, right now Ghana has become each one for himself, God for us all. I was speaking to one of my staff yesterday. He said, "Boss, I went to buy gas. 14 kilo cylinder now is 152 Ghana cedis. 150 Ghana cedis to fill the cylinder, 2 Ghana cedis for the rubber. When I take 152 Ghana cedis out of my 1,400, how much is left? Now water is going up, electricity is going up, and some people who we have put into positions of authority are raping the country. Why? Why? Sikahiana Mubedi. You are leaving it for your children, and your children know you are doing this, and your children will come and tell other people's children that mo papa and mo bra, because you were stealing from the people. So those people whose parents did not steal from the people will be suffering. And your foolish children will come and tell those children, mo papa and mo bra. They be, mo papa in Riesika. What is this? And nobody wants to talk about it. Because if you talk about it, they'll impoverish you. Hey, Masa. If nobody kills you, you die your own natural death.
Thank you very much, Chrissy. Went from ghost names swiftly to conflict of interest. But that's how it happens on this show.
Which is worse, that conflict of interest or the ghost names? How much are they taking from those ghost names? It's bad. But there are things that are worse. And those things are being committed by the people that we have elevated into positions of authority to be our guardians, to be our servants. And through serving us, we elevate them even higher. But are they serving us or are they serving themselves and their friends and their children?
The best station in the
capital. You're not even surprised anymore when people say that.
I asked my brother right now here. He says, "Oh, Chrissy, you didn't know this?" I was shocked. I thought he didn't know. He says, "Oh, I've read about it. I've heard about it. And we can't talk about it. And the news agenda doesn't want to put it on as something that matters." Why? So you serve at the presidency, then you give yourself contracts, then you give yourself work, then everybody else doesn't have any expertise in this country anymore. Because once you serve with the president, all of a sudden, you know everything, and everybody else in Ghana is what? Ultra-crepidarian. Oh, please.
He's a legend. Needs FM.
Yanume bibrime. Yenya kofatu yesuo. Etuotu esibema bo. Okunkunim kofa ejinane so. Akwara padi kokwe hu ededa mana echire no. Yeah. Adeshiamra kroma dansidi fo mehwe kasemu chira wanwade esumu apai mo hire nyakwa pie awonwasem nie we die bi nsi pen yeah Neat FM yemamwa kwaba.
We will also continue with our program for the expansion and modernization of our educational system to create a 21st century workforce. a systematic reform of our healthcare system to ensure a resilient, robust healthcare delivery system, the realization of the agenda of industrial transformation that holds the key to our future prosperity, the enhancement of agricultural productivity to guarantee the prospects of food security, the execution of the comprehensive infrastructural development plan in roads and railways, the conclusion of the digitalization process to obtain the full benefits of the fourth industrial revolution, the protection and greening of our environment to address climate change, empowerment of the security services to ensure the peace, security, and stability of the state and nation, the establishment of a free and just society where entrepreneurship and individual initiative are the sources of wealth creation, with a strong social safety net for the marginalized and disadvantaged, and the improvement of the governance architecture to deepen accountability and respect for the rule of law in our body politic. Above all, I continue to have an abiding faith in God to help turn the fortunes of our nation around, together with appropriate policy, determination, and hard work on our part.
Yanume bibrime yenya kofatu yesuo etuotu esibema bo okunkunim kofa ejina ne so akora paadi kokwe hu ededa mana ekire no ye ne adehyiamra kroma dansidifo mehwe kasemu kira awawade esumu apai mo hire nyakwa pie awonwasem nie we di ebi si pen ye Neat FM, ya mamwa kwaba.
Asem,
The best station in the capital, Neat FM.
After no so you see, from a destination point to an African country point, you know, your duty, right? Eti ebe kakra Ghana ebesa lose revenue big time from this multinational shopping malls, you know, because the palace, sorry, send me bubo omudin. The omudi nyama free South Africa ba. Say intra-Africa trade, right?
It falls within the after.
It falls within the after. It omudia duty. Eti nyama no akwatwa ba fie no. Wo duty kakra wo nya no. The
best station in the capital, Neat FM.
Where is your marketing plan? Yankasako. Yadi Gahun Yansa. And the Binumusaya politics about Badam. That is the truth.
And then they are all fire too much.
That is the truth. Look, on my politics now, more gain. And to me, my did gamma margin a year juma because Omami 1 CD, met me I 3 CDs. The finance minister been a chairman. want you to follow the motions because yabre. What I say? Oh yeah, after launch it, where if I know ever a fallacy. Industry away. Kakrebi ana omo ebo modern no abrofo na nkasa na abeye wa ha no. Ekọ European market in straight scanema. What I say?
Okay.
Tikanin sa mahabio because company no nye Ghana ni dia.
Neat FM Neo.
Where is the local content? And abisu better no can say be mama ni J. So otimi ye idea that lady is a great woman because Osei namna mo krano. Money 40% every Ghana. For her abono potri ni nyina agu. Na me take the Ghana bansha minsa enka buruma ni nyina omba yankoko. Yan krakoko gwan krase mfra bruchiri. Because buruma no aya ade a omu ye a omani ji won so omba ye because the land and everything is there. Nano me hwe salus. Wo brono no so wo nyina ye betim di aburagum. Asai.
Yeah.
Mebua kachem sa mebua. Why are we still making it as if say ye betimi ayo ye betimi ayo? Obi amon yemu friends a belto. Na dia ekoso e wo manu mu no. Atrona do so no do. Agedifo ye agedifo titi. Ba mi de me ka kire wo mu a ekura tumi. Say omu ye o madwen say edwom Bob Chairman oka hu bi oye na adwin say dwom ena obenya ni sika na oboa ni nsa besi forma memu abu otie mi na na pokua mi na me ka kire no yes
edwom no obenya
ni sika so diga me ba onu so diga
yakum dwa ni diga yakum dwa ni diga
sad dispensations na mo ka say o ma yiye free for no
why just say even mark who the never say
now I can't validate reasons behind.
No foreigner no be krom ha ebe ye adwuma no one man exemption of billions of Ghana toppable money foreigner no betra ha no na Ghana ni na okofa bibia beton one man concessionary rate kakra no who use our concessionary rate na oye good accountant so a good accountant oni commissioner general amishada omo ye good accountant and ko be who say sa fosufo no sika no a omo paka ho no insignificant. Baumia did not do that because of who say industrial a share a nipa bebrebe. What I say? Upa kwakantamanto. Obi oni adwuma ya on person bebo kro no. O chale, ami ko fa mi onu bi hu mi nsa so. What I say? Ye beto who say sa industry no adwen we. It be cultural say. Enkrofo ye politics ama omo adwen say ya. Jitum.
Asem
Jamagana for akwaba ena no pay edeba asem yi di kan so ewe neat 100.9 yedi asem yi di kan yedi bro meme da bia na wani to say meme da ne se fitiamu nkoma amadia ye chance enter immediately after the news eda fitiamu nkoma ho na ya akonedu na pamfo betena se no na yedi asem yi di kan ya chance ye eye no woche eti anopay yatena se ye ba be ya manyosem esema kodo ekoso ewo man Ghana mu edien ena ewum yibisa sadia enoma eko efahin na menu mienu ye contributions yenso yebetimi de aboa ne de akekere oman na ma oman no akonkan eno na ne yebisa ana nsam ne yedeja da bia na meka se nsam ne ba beto ho a ne ye nyina no ye nya adagye ne yebisa bisem se bibi na ebeba esese ye nya adagye na yebisa bisem mi amenyonko nana ye nana yaw ya sanita no oka na some say the man of gullibility yes ya sanita no gullibility ne die because so aka because ana yase te bibi ba beto ho a ye nya daje embisa asam ne beto mu a instead say ye bebo akira hwe no ye mbo akira nhwe na ye fa ye na echese obi anso e ka ne die yenchechire omansa to me yenchechire omansa se ye pese ye chechire oman ne ye chechire ni yi a se asem bi kra fa obi ho na baba betodwa enye se ye sori ya na ya fa asem na mene se saa na etie debi eti se ye bo achire hwe se nsem ye baba betodwa no emu nsem poten na kasa ne yede yen ese yetimi ebiebie mu na yenya the better understanding ewo nsem ya ababetodwa ne ho enye se especially the partisan politics ne yinti obi kra na ebe kasa na ye ebisa nipa no amanyoko ben mu na ewo yenhwe the substance of nipa no ensem a oka enyina so ne ade poten ya ewo nipa ne nsem a oka ne mu yenhwe ho na mum ye bebisa se efa hi na ofiri ba eti da bia ne ba bia wo firi ba no mum no e na ye de dwen ho e de ka asem na mum enye ba bia asem poten na woka eba
ya no me bibrime ye nya ko fatu yesu etuotu esibe mabo okunkunim ko fa ejina ne so akwara paadi kokwe hu ededa manama na ekire no ye ne adehyiamra kroma dansidifo mehwe kasemu kira wanwade esumu apai mo hire nyakwa pie awonwasem nie we di ebi si pen ye ne Neat FM ye mamwa kwaba
iti dianami kan se bibinia esese yetimi ye de ebo ekirehwe ye partisan politics na ye ni ntina na sometimes in the normal bar we don't interrogate enough, we don't demand information no dodo ena yen central for so a da bia na meka me lecturer yera ya abodu ayebo afo Osei we should also change the conscience of the state. Because when we nyina na dwen kwose ade ne say ya na etie e bia na ntesa eyasudie deda yen centrofo no so say ye betimi demand more information na ensam no de ewo mu ankasa no yetimi aka de akere omamu ni nyina yetimi aka de akere omamu ni nyina. And then very important. So say the city, you know, because ya ne sa bia no be no na ade ne ba beto kwa. Instead of us to get the proper and better understanding, yebenya Dr. Baumiaka the better and further particulars. Na yetimi dia ye analysis, ye dia ye discussions, no. Na say no mani nyina akem. Na sound no many nyina akem na partisan politicians na womo sometimes womo di yadwen ho agro because womo nim say we are not digging enough to get the appropriate information yebetimi ede ama man na say yebetimi ede anya ntiase whatever issue edapono no so I always say yen nyina no yen try say partisan politics na ye no ye be no devoid of gullibility, devoid of violence. And to say ye gullible. And fa ho ne waman yokumpo and aka bibi. We shouldn't be gullible. We shouldn't be gullible. Because I am a what so saying the scene where maybe so say I say amanyokuo bi wini. No man penyin shase e pawo na soafo. Na soafo no parliament ekohia the appointment committee na womo toto omano a. Ensama no womo gina pampa so e kaye. Say no womo wa ban ma na so womo opposition. Womo dru parliament one ye house of records no say yebisa womo a. E de na womo ka. Omuso we ni dia na politics inti. We ni dia it was a political talk. Ebinim to me kan ya bisa na unyina so we here so na oni nyina so ba den nsema meteye. Etu obenwu say sa nipa no na manyokuo mu na owo no. So the assembly ba beto abonten pe na supporters nyina no mu di akire. But meanwhile, Oko House of Records na ye toto na no a also there be na oni nyina so. But already no na watoa tumu dada. Watoa tum ama the supporters nyina edi akire. You see, we shouldn't treat ourselves in that tangent. And to say you treat your sa because o minor ye chechere no ye chechere na ye de aboa inchirima. Ye chechere na ye de aboa menu mieno. Ye chechere na ye de ahwe kwan ye befa so na o man no ebeye ye na ye die no ebia so ye so. Ana metai ka se menye wadwen se wo ba be ye de agya o man yo. Wontimi nye ye mfa nya o man. O man ne ye ye a na ye die no ebi so so. Eti se bibi ba beto wa ye nya adaje ne emisem. Eye se to ho na de bia na meka se wo hwe eye nkratai ebi a ye mfa ne se ene daily guide KNUST o ne eye banner caption na KNUST 10s war zone former UCC student nabbed. Okay, for instance, KNUST 10s war zone na ekobase story no eye misleading. Me nka say misleading o me dey mfa to keke. Ekobase story eye misleading. Emom KNUST N10 se war zone na. Binia eba ne sa na paper na ni o. E dey akere on Facebook. Won say dey da ho no. Enchirima dache years to come. 20-30 years to come ebia yabobo nkokora ne mmerwa. Na nyame yadom yenwui de. Na yetete radio hono bon say na enchirima. Ebenum no ma ba betena radio so no mo ka. Hey, se wonima on the 20th of August, year 2022. Sabre na ebia 30 years ago. And 30 years to come. Na we quote daily guide the crowd the Bible 2 just say KNUST 10s war zone. 80 ye ka say KNUST ye kwa war zone na e ya da daily guide the crowd report open. So they say it is a kobase it is ana paper na da hoyo. E bi kura na story na misleading story no. Later, paper and the Bible share the corner ketu bi can say there be the caption or the two sad story no so no. And you appropriate it to a patch. It's now maybe you can get the understanding of what I'm saying. Obete masie eye dia making. Say we have to be very careful. Yes, and trofo yawasudie. Be very careful. Stories are yedigum from him. Many adwin said the amount for the party and to be a kekeni akwa fani yeka. There be you move the yentimi nyenisa. Yentimi nyenisa. Ana ntro na wutwa entro de ato obi so. Wo de asa wo yes entro ni. Nampo se obi aka kira say ye agenda bi manoa. Make sure say agenda na wo be ya mani pa akro no. Eye agenda emuda ho fine. Enya bone so bi be hu say ntro ni bi aka kira ni say masa bebe say wo bo agenda we mame. Yes. But agenda na wo be bo no eye ntro ensema enye no kure ena wo koka de ato obi so. Ana ye ensema ye no kure ena wo ka na ye hwe ne ye de aboa kekere man no. These are the two areas I say yehwe. These are the two areas I say yehwe. Say enkoba say asem na wo ka. Yes, nipa na provide the necessary relevant information. Relevant information. Na se wo de ebo agenda mo bia. Mo se emu da ho fan. Mo se won so a wo tie ye no. Oso nsam na nipa na ika no bebo akira hwe. Se nsam ne san de mu tie ankasa. Te ye nyina ye contributions ne betim de abo oman no. Ya chechiro oman na ma oman na yeyi. Beda se sa wachi mafidie na de to 100.9. E the program no as usual said ye na fully packed. Abedafo ne beba. Midin de Mark Jerry Osei Agyeman. Ayos Bedu Bansen ebo mi chidom pampin wa ha. Abdullahi Dasmani wa ho. Na wumi obene wa womo de boa me. Ye di dwumedi April. Dr. Father Dixon na ono no ye executive producer. Na bi general manager Kennedy Asante Osei. Ono na obono eye chidom. Pesi aboaje na emi supervisor, my immediate boss. The channel manager womo ena ehwehwehwe no amadigu form. Wa wutie me uka ho bi. Facebook live dwumedi na da ho. Eye neat 100.9 FM. Neat 100.9 FM and on your Facebook live. Okokwa wo betumi like page no na wa share streaming na koso no. Oko YouTube channel na hono so ye Despite Media. Despite Media ene David Pra enkane na oye communication director de ma ye MPP we puyo mantem na ne dia woko TV service a otumi se odimutintimai pa ewo ho na ne David Pra obaba afia ha ye ne no ba bebon komo Sarah so na Importers and Exporters Association Samson Awingo Beta Saki ono so beba ha ye ne no ba bedin komo obetwa a womo the press statement eba beto abonte na wotwe mu ne dansa a womo kan no ma bi omususu se ye de ba o man ni mu a enam ne kwan so eno ma omususu se yetimi ye netimi improve kwan a ye fa so export import eno ma de ba ye mehemo eti Samson Asaki Awingo bet ono so mehwe ne mu oba be ka me ho wa ha meni panifo ye wie ma bedwafo so wo ho nana owusu apia security expert or ye executive director the Global Alliance of global nana owusu apia na de adebia me yen say Global Security and Analysis Global Security Analysis Center ono and ye executive director Eda the way do tie be pa obedi me ho ya pa se Mageri also me organization ya obo san de anyu ana ba chabe eti ono so obebe fia ha Sarah so ena eye Evans Amo or pe so obeye deputy general secretary ewo eye NDC belonging to NDC Women Communication Bureau Evans Amonson ebeba ha na the discussions na yeshe so nana do danko akufo ado account to dwa say oman no economy no ebe bounce back na ojidi say yankopon ebeboa ema economy no etimi bounce back. What is your take on that? Say president akane say bi ne nya adwen say nya ha na ba be yankopon asem se we see kasam ne na ntutu ne yi ahwe na tutu ne yi we enye nyankopon asem a president edi nyankopon ebebem eno eda ho yiti yebehwe John Dramani Mahama edi atudwa se abenyin consider the review of free SHS. The review of free SHS. Na what can they say? Na Osei case so say ebeya abane twakra say other private schools edebeka eye free SHS in ho. It is so. The review of the free SHS John Dramani Mahama, the former president, has suggested Pepacho Wonson wadwen kyerɛ ɛwɔ ho ne sɛn ɛda apono so yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛka ho asɛm KNUST sometimes ana no ma bi ɛkɔ so gua wɔ yɛ universities ahodo no ma yɛkɔ university kɔ kosua deɛ sɛ sabe yɛbɛnya nimdeɛ foforo bi na yɛde aboa ba bɛkyekyerɛ ɔman na afei deɛ aden sɛ wohwɛ daily guide anim hɔ a hwɛ amanfo agyapadeɛ obi ono no nka ho bio mesusu se ebeye lecturers bi krampo wo mo kasa wo ma pake na eye hall week wo mo edi na ebeba se de clash ebeba aden ene level a yedri ene level a yewoyi I don't think so we should entertain say no we ebiem Say Moody Hall week. Na anase house ni bi na manso da wo ntem. Na de bia entokwa instead of say mo be focus so ewo aye nimidie na moje ewo suapon mu ho. Na de ntokwa aba. What sort of stupidity is this? Jimisem enra no pana kwesi abode kan no Obi ka say ade na bia. Yes, Jimmy Sam. No matter where Jimmy Sam, you just say it and you leave it. Unim say KUS to one and kwasi assembly course so sa when we declare her as a security zone. Ye declare KNUST as a security zone. Me bacho bibi fufuro bi aba. Yakasa yasesa no. Yakasa yasesa no. Yes, a sign. I remember very well. Say ye declare one number because when you maintain me once no many idea ye declare ho say a security zone. Have we changed the status? That status na sesa. Nti esi den na ebeba say students see the beboom access ejapade say wo hwe video CBA. Eya reho. Wo hwe video CBA eya reho. Why? Atwetwe eye nkontima ede buruwa mo ho aw ede ya na esi enesu apon mu wono ye kwa ezemhunu bi se ya ede na esi ede mpa na esi bibia ezi mudi mo whole week wo university na di whole week eye one of the to me eye good days you can experience ewo eye university na mudi mu whole week eye ntokwa ababeto ho then say how do we manage it say enkonko ye betimi preventing future reoccurrence ye betimi ahwe say sense me ebi ensi biem because a hadwen disheartening a hadwen me hwe say ye betimi anya Ashanti regional minister na ye ne no edi nkomo because enrama bi say no ane hadwen and we remember very well say KNUST there was a time I declare her as a security zone. It's a DNA assasa. All week celebration, no, as I say, no, one betcha and na say, they say you're banned. All week celebration, no, and the yebejai, a celebrity, and I said, in fact, and no maybe you can't ye pa. The can because it is really not helping a nation. Quick, near the bamboo for near Domaquacugu. The Domaquacugu. Ye be discussing this matter. Now, ye share, say ye be to me, enya again the Puma Sibre. I need 100.9. The Jumedian ye friend of Asem Yidika, bidding the Magerios Agyeman. Enche, bedema beja fono, e bidin komo. Na yambe also say president na nado dan kwa gufuado. Odi atudwa say ende no ye economy no ye behwe na economy na time gina nan so. Na owugidie say Yankopon betimi aboa yen ama economy no etime gina nan so. Isemi odi tudwa yi yentie na ye de beto pono so. O message baby ade be 050 372 1744 050 372 1744. Let's listen to the President of the Republic.
We will also continue with our program for the expansion and modernization of our educational system to create a 21st century workforce. The systematic reform of our healthcare system to ensure a resilient, robust healthcare delivery system. The realization of the agenda of industrial transformation that holds the key to our future prosperity. The enhancement of agricultural productivity to guarantee the prospects of food security. The execution of the comprehensive infrastructural development plan in roads and railways. The conclusion of the digitalization process to obtain the full benefits of the fourth industrial revolution. The protection and greening of our environment to address climate change. The empowerment of the security services to ensure the peace, security, and stability of the state and nation. The establishment of a free and just society where entrepreneurship and individual initiative are the sources of wealth creation with a strong social safety net for the marginalized and disadvantaged. And the improvement of the governance architecture to deepen accountability and respect for the rule of law in our body politic. Above all, I continue to have an abiding faith in God to help turn the fortunes of our nation around, together with appropriate policy, determination, and hard work on our part.
Enti president ena okan yeyo so no de ogidie owo ni nyame mu se de etie bia no eno ma atete apansam no eyade ase eno ama no eyade a ebesan abebiem enti wadwen kire ebo ho the president ni gidi a wanya yentie.
The improvement of the governance architecture to deepen accountability and respect for the rule of law in our body politic. Above all, I continue to have an abiding faith in God to help turn the fortunes of our nation around, together with appropriate policy, determination, and hard work on our part.
Enti Osei owogidie wo Nyankopon mu se obetene eye the fortune se che se ohawa ye wo mu owogidie wo Nyankopon mu se Erade insane na ombegist ya no se no ama no Nyankopon didie se Nyankopon betene no aba bibia etibi ayekama. Forward your chefa 0503721744 0503721744. Jumedi ye freno Asem Dika I would need 100.9 ma menhwe eye Facebook so beba beko ho na makenkan ya modi aba Edia mama sana ye the discussions on our share so.
Asem inabeko Miara Heyo Miara Ejume inabeye Miara Heyo Miara Obere inabebo Miara Heyo Miara Asemi besini kwanya Asemi Miara Asemi besini kwanya Ejumeli besini kwanya Obeleli besini kwanya Miara Heyo Miara Asemi besini kwanya Asemi Miara Asemi besini kwanya Ejumeli besini kwanya Obeleli besini kwanya
Yamoakwaba edeba asemi di kanso ewo ni 100.9. Abemunso Information Center mowo eye Tatamanso mutie ye mabie edem kama ewo ho. Yadamase se mobi atum. Mia menua eye Kwame Sapon. Mia menua Kwame Sapon. Ofri Asante Dwaben. Owo Ghana National Chamber of Commerce. Kwame Sapon. One eye mommy, mama special happy weekend. And now no pay. Eja we need to yourself popi ye na aben so anesa. It is a Kwame. You what? It's Kwame. It's your pa. It's your. And the which your missus so am. And ne Binia men and Chemanso. The year Juma, a poor mantem. But that be I may come and say, David Pra. Obiti say, honorable and not dompre. That time, honorable and not dompre. Na Okuta golf too. Now your black color. Every minute you interview, I say, hey, okay, o golf too now, and you're black, no. And now, David Usukra Odi. Hey, a poor mantem. Ya ye bi wo ho. Ya ye bi papa. Ita no bi wo ha onim ahyase no. Ebe na dwen so onipa no sorry ya. Wonnim adwuma. Hey, another pre being the youth organizer, David Pra. That way, David, where your friend is saying, regional secretary Abuaje Prince Abuaje. Those the Prince Abuaje no. Hey. Chibu esi akonom. Ewe bue mantem. I just say, wamu nyina big man nti. David Crowder just. Anyway, I was there. The more kwaba be made be need 100.9. The be the friend asemi di kan. Na be said the be kan kan no. David Pra ne owo me chen wa ha me ne no e ba bebo enkomo. Na ya hwe said ya enromamu enko watena se ya ne no e ba bedi enkomo enano pay e wodit 100.9 na mi wi said am kan Samson na wingo betasaki ono so beba ha bidwafo no so e ba betena se na che se bibia akoyie na se David enkane no na oye communication director de ma apue mantem wa MPPD mo no achire no kura no David wo free uko azewo but say oye deputy director general de ma TVET service Ghana TVET service yeka TVET service technical vocational and technical vocational education training say yede yensa yebesua de wo nsa no dwuma kwan so no utim sa ben de si ne so pa asa de no ya de a the beyond manage it because that is the way to go. That is the way to go. Or men be anywhere a tomb ponwa ye kasei wama tomb ponwa and yens and wajuma and yet the technical and vocational education. Debbie, that is the way to go. Iti and David. David, but what about it to say?
Mina Baba, Jerry.
Hey,
Mark Jerry.
Yes, yeah.
Yesi Musache.
Yesi Musache.
Hey. Ina me Joso. Me Joso pa na mesro say bibianso ekoyi. Mu say wa fon to.
Oh wow.
Uni producer extraordinaire.
Pious papa.
Pious there. And say ya me no Ishia.
Oh za.
Hey David. Enti wo man na wo mebo aban me say meba. Anything na wo twem no.
That's it. Yeah, that's
na bibia ekoso.
Oh, okay.
Bibia ekoso kama.
Great. Yeah,
we are not in good times.
Yeah.
In terms of the general economy it's a nyoma na esi wo wiase afa na yina wo hwe COVID-19. Bibia no ye kasa na propagandists no say COVID-19 no yes, but you say the whole period Ghana ha obia ekoshe dem most especially the help of the economy in the country, that is the Greater Accra in Kodai obia nye juma yentue CD. In that case any no other parts of the country Greater Kumasi ni na no affect o man no pa ena we also the Ukraine Russian war now the yes, but they are very important because we are living in a global village. And your man affected countries say Russia and Ukraine yenya oil ni serious now we cannot. And other countries are no di juma panos. Now they are also thinking about themselves to who cause who the union macra echo and I say who call GBB if you want so and also need a challenge. That is the other countries that even trade with these countries. And the cascading effect, is very strong on the people of this country. And Obia, and utie US workers are Omoka. They refer to Ukraine-Russian war. Only UK focus are refer. Only Australia focus are refer because it is a war that has affected. The Germans are talking because they are even closer. Any other the Turkish, all of them are talking because it affects everybody. Until just your propagandists, then you just rubbish it. But Yanka Sada your man, we are feeling the pinch.
But David, okay, good. A big COVID-19 a year. Yeah, share demo for how many days?
That is not the case. To Oma who don't see. Normally no enye dia ebia mene no experience. We are talking about the effect of the pandemic on the global economy. Global economy say we are and we are living in a country your relationship with other countries. And enye to say ebia Ghana. Yeah na Ghana dia adentina Ghana dia yes, but we are talking about the effect of the pandemic on the whole world and countries that we trade with. Yeah. And I say if the pandemic affected them the more, they will not even have that mindset to trade with us. And you went to other countries and trade here, then you have the effect. So that is how it is. And yet to say Ghana no yen the demu say 6 months and I say 1 year and 2 months because of that and the pandemic's effect on other catastrophic effect. For even Americans, look at the number of Americans who were killed. For the UK, for the Germans, for the Russia, for the Brazilians, other countries now mu a trade now. These countries were highly affected, and a consequential effect on us. What I said, that is how it is. And yet, say, be a Ghana no, the demu 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and that's not how it is.
But
we trade with other
people. Russia embassy of Ghana at the statement beto about say ye can and Roma Benya do send the aircraft within that
it is also
because that is the reason.
No, it is also preposterous and wrong.
Oh, sir.
The person who thinks like that thinks myopically. They say,
Russia.
Oh, yes, yeah. You see, it's shameful for them to even say this because they should know better. The Russians should stop. And the American Secretary of State in the country, they should stop the war, the unnecessary war now on the ban, because we are not talking about Russia and Ukraine. We are talking about other countries that trade with us, with them. And if they are affected, they will not even have that peace. I mean, my typical example. They say, we need Minia Pius.
Yeah.
Now, we need Minia Pius, Enya Intokwa. It will have effect on me. Though a wound Pius, because if me depending, kakra or Pius.
Okay.
Menini edi dwa.
Okay.
Into wound ne kono, ono nya kwan en concentrate on meneno. Ensem no dwedie no nti ma me no so no menya effect do me no enya me no na ekon but me no menya effect because of intokwana mumienu no ekon. That is what the Russian ambassador it's a say that is how it is very simple enya say
it's just a chain now.
The chain, it's the value chain. Even country in Kitty, Eritrea, nominate other countries, Omo Wukra. They say, do you know Bindi? Because Yana Yabua Omono. Yeah, we are affected. So we will not spend that money on them. Until that is how it is. And it has affected the whole world.
Okay.
Until say, peace in the world, you benya a quiet me a juma. The general economy.
But what we want to say, the Ghanaian people, one more enya the broader picture. It's say a bang because yes, you know so how nobody, but how no so bad. And then you say strategies bang and a bang no so be to be the good form. Now me who say ampa or you the best goalkeeper because we say tournament. Say your goalkeeper say you because the best keeper. No, that's just a boss corner so. No save you. It abai no ye bi
when your friend one man menchia me meche for David Pro for people but it's good. I'm going to go back. I'm recognize them. But Minia Jerry.
Yeah.
The Okan, you are right. As even government, we have not been able to communicate these challenges to the people of the country. The intruders, the criminals are omono yedi emane she omonsa omube sika jida sada wayomi isofoton african auto so these criminals oh yes yaka we will know they are criminals. They are criminals. You know it. No, I will say it. If me say they are criminals, me say and this for no, they are criminals.
And if 6 years,
it's not
criminals.
And yes, says this years no, why? Some of them are in jail. Some of them are in jail.
Oh, but started one
abemwa. He still not say they could have said nolly prosecutor. No, we John so but they are in jail. India no they are and yes, some of them are not prosecutions. They said the wheel of justice can even take 20 years, but you'll still catch up with you. India no they are minia when they make and say we have allowed some of these people who came and messed the country up to be talking. The reason is that yentimi encheche yensemu papa bia enchere Ghana for. But you see, Ghanaians are descending. Ghana for nankasa no. And even some of these criminals now make come once NDC criminals. Some of them nankasa krano. Though they are criminals, they can also reason positively and then say ampa. Asama mo kano asama etwaso o ta say enu nti no the year can say yes omanomu there are challenges but there's some bibina about those challenges no aba and these are the issues yeah daily.
Okay, for instance foreign exchange ye dollar obedia to me say mabai no mo fail regardless of global crisis ayakom because finance minister in 2019 and na set up FX committee now we can announce say obeye sade no launch FX committee ni nyina say the rate at which na Ghana sikali depreciate no na ha adwen iti adwadifo wom where your friend is a politician see business people I think 35 saying and almost form that committee. So it tells you say na bibi nko ye especially the city depreciation. Ma ben uti who ni say mo fail on that part. Because more opposition they are can anya no ni
Baby, you see that is where you are getting it wrong.
Okay, mami hond.
And no that is where you are you see yempo in this country. For example, say in quote, let's say MPP nye. Let's even take it like that. Party ban our neighbor. CPP, DPP, NDP, they have not governed the country before. It is a omono can. We may even have that say ebia omono ba omeba be. If we have had that alternative, say a third party, or no omba bida, now or yet a force to reckon with our policies and programs, including rate of dealing with the CD dollar issues. And can no met me Agyeman, but not NDC. NDC now or no ba power that. In fact, in the history of this country, or managing any other party, if you take even their descendant PNDC, these people, this incompetent bunch of incompetent people, they are the ones who have the gut to talk. Me deal with the issue.
Okay.
Deal with the CD dollar depreciation issues. No.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, sir, if I should get somebody like an NDC person who has been given the opportunity before, but on mercy or minor, or the man couldn't even tell us a single social intervention. Single one. They couldn't mention for the 8 years. Now you get that NDC person to talk. It's very shameful. Palmer even yakrana yetie those things from them. I mean, can't be being true. Look at it. You see, the rate of depreciation is calculated in percentages. Let's even have a layman say, Tama of 2009, 2009 NDCF power. What was the rate, even in terms of CD dollar depreciation? What was the rate? Now at the same. 2009. January 7th, when they were taking power, we were dealing with 1 to 1 or 1.1.
I think it was 1.
So 1.1. So if 1.1, the 100% effect in ASA, 100%, 1.1, 100% of it, ASA.
Obenya 2.4.
Ebe 2. Usu 1.2, 2.4. Another 100% ASA. Another 100% ASA.
Obenya no 4.8.
Debi tio. We say a year 1.2. When you're the 100% a year 2.4.
Yeah.
The another 100% ASA.
I said 2.4. 100% be 4.8.
Debi tio. Okay, so
okay,
even, no. I'm talking about the rate 100.
It's 100 in simultaneous.
By 3 simultaneous. And you're 3.6.
Yeah.
And you're 3.6.
Yeah.
Now what's up? Could be another 100. Say in terms of even 300% of it, 3.6. 300% of it, 3.6. This is simple. You see, we are talking about the rate of depreciation. So if it's about 300%, when they were moving out of power, CD dollar na say.
But you should also agree.
Maybe CD dollar no. When NDC was moving out of power, na CD dollar na say.
Me to me recollection. I think
it's near. It's nearly five. 2007, 17
no,
January.
Yeah.
It's almost about 5.
Let
me tell you. Let me come. You see, this is what
it was 4.8.
This is what we should tell Ghanaians. It was it was almost 5. So let's even say
almost 5.
Let's say 4.8.
4.8.
4.8.
Yeah.
Which means 400%. We are talking about in terms of, you see, rate of in 8 years. Don't worry. In 8 years. No, don't worry, please. Don't worry. No, you see, that is where.
But you're importer and exporter for way.
No, he should be.
Yeah.
He should be. I'm talking about the rate of depreciation in terms of percentage.
Yeah.
So 4.8. Now come. We've dealt with 400%. 400%. Now 4.8. What 100% of it essay? 4.8, 100% of it essay.
9.6.
What is the rate of depreciation? What is the dollar CD rate now?
Yeah, almost a one.
What are you talking about?
We
don't say it. No. The American say in terms of the rate of depreciation, we don't talk about nominal because even if let's come to the nominal. No, nominal. No, we are coming to nominal. Minty was here because we are talking about nominal. Now let's come to nominal. No, let's come to nominal.
Okay, nominal.
Now nominal. Look.
Yes.
1.1 no you're saying 1.1 no 1 CD 10 pesos or 1 CD 20 pesos. As of that time, do you know the value of it? Unimadiana size can it me yana. You see, we are talking about inflation, and I said the rate of depreciation, inflation. Those are key factors. Sa 1.2 no na uniminioma na etimiye. The same 2.4 no uniminioma etimiye. The same 3.6 no uniminioma etimiye. It's the same thing. Intina omu use nominal in calculating the rate of depreciation, but they use what? Percentages. So that you can now say that, okay, me found 4.8 into the percentage of it, 100%, ubenya say, ubenya 9.6. What is the rate? 100%. We are talking about 400% rate of depreciation for 8 years. You are saying that what? What's the nominal NDC? If NDC were to be in power, if you look at the rate that it was going,
the justifiable say
no, me say, oh, why not? And unse me my premise. Me become my premise say, say ye ekwadonko and no kasa. Me no any problem because ekwadonko no on my power da. So a CPP, me no any problem, but not NDC. NDC.
Okay.
Apart from sir, no, we are incompetent in the management of the economy. Most of their appointees were criminals.
Oh, you're still using the word criminal.
What?
You can't continue using criminal. You can't say criminal. Who determine criminal?
You know me. Me catch you say if MPP and I work Ghana has here and MPP afakia na fosika e dey akoye Bas Brandon akofa me ba Ghana for MPP akofa Ghana fosika akọ branded Bas. You know what I would have done? Me as MPP person, I would have demonstrated one person. Demonstrated if my friend, if MPP na me no ka say MPP and na yakọ for Jida. 240 million. Titinu na ye 2.4 trillion. These criminals went, took and shed. Abuga Pele say or Bubodi na wako jail Abama no huaye mobo. These are the people we are talking about. Apart from that, we are one circle interchange circle way. Unam so ye wabrete say wabrewa way. Unam adi way so way. Adanya wana mifiba. Na mi enya circle interchange na mifiba.
Momo buy second face in Kramanye.
We won't do it. We won't do it because that is not a key thing. Our key area says interchanges. We are doing it. Go to Takrade and now call. If Takrade na maybe, me say we even as a party.
Circle interchange.
Maybe na hempa no ye.
They built bank hospital.
Me pacho. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time on these things. Don't waste your time. If you want to, me say, don't waste your time. Terminal 3. Are you going there? $240 million terminal. Ubiate no gui o shame ye. In your top, papa, oh, you say, Sebe River Cobra, ne bank. And we are talking about this 200 and because of priority, 240 million. If we dollars, no, if we want to use it to build an airport, this is not what we are going to get. You know it. Inti man kohokra. Listen, the me can say, go to what for Pokuase? What for Pokuase? And no debatable. You see the difference between MPP and NDC.
Because
we don't.
16 November.
Yeah, propaganda.
16 November.
Yeah, propaganda. Say an amount of 4 million Ghana cedis to say the inaugurate Pokuase interchange, not under Kufuado. But I have documents from the Jubilee House. I want the 4.8 million Ghana cedis to inaugurate cycle interchange. You see, some of these are issues. I am per se NDC.
4.2 million cedis.
4.2 million Ghana cedis.
I don't know.
To inaugurate. Also, Dubai. These are the people. You see, when the country was suffering, they disrespected Ghanaians. Can say no. They want to take 4.2 million Ghana cedis to inaugurate. Again, let's come to other scandals. Ekoso. Me no can say so opuni. Other so scandal. We say comfort you. No. Oh, minya. The position of the government is that. The position of the government, the position of the MPP government, Nanado's government is that opuni, and then the cohorts, no, they are criminals, so we are prosecuting them. That is how it is.
Why can you say this?
Yes. The scandals.
My question. I want you to withdraw that statement.
You want me to withdraw?
Our court.
Now,
Asem no court. Obi a criminal.
Okay. Pastors. Intina do am court. Pastors.
I want you to withdraw because I can't go to court.
What's your criminals? You can't say criminals. Open Omujina court say my bread.
Of it you don't have
Omujina court say Omujina court say Omakoton bread and both fruit into the Omako court into Omumfa. You see, these are people that we are talking about. These are people we are talking about.
Scandals.
Scandal. So what do? A good citizen, a responsible citizen, what do you do?
I'm asking you.
A responsible.
Who scandal be? Who scandal be?
Who scandal be?
Hey, sir.
Me who scandal? It is a one be. As a responsible citizen, what do you do? As a responsible, don't say massa. We are governing this country with laws. You see, that is what we are saying. You are in this country means that even what we saw, what the people of the country saw, no, let's just say more than even what we even are prosecuting. Say your mind mudia. Now to me, bibia, they not just say what we are even what witness. You see, but mamin ko in the midst of all the crisis. Look at what Nana Danko Kufuado and the MPP government are doing. In the midst of global crisis, we are witness. Look at it. A condition, a bomb, a condition, a bomb. Who say, "Kuapimi a Joe." Who say yes? I know a Joe. Come. 2016. As of this time, will you have been able to sit in this condition? They me papi FM, me banit FM. Ye dum in Kenya. It's a conserve. Apart from say na Kenya ye dum fu akra no Ghana phone timinto. Emma na ada say wa so lie. And I say so one so lie kra. Me no ka say na wa koton wo kobunu tot. Now the begum muye ya apa ye nu ase opa na badum no. This is what we are talking about. In the midst of all the crisis, we are having the lights on.
We are
having the lights on.
And you'll be not the power badges. Or the
power badges. So into 4 years no. Into 4 years no the power badges and the power badges no achichi dear kra no yes no. Achichi dear. Not just say the rate are not the but the rate are not the achichi dear. Achichi dear. Your friend tortoise. None crown faster than that. Look, don't let us even qualify these incompetent people. They have nothing good for this country. Wouldn't say you can't end this senior without not to say war now call if you walk and say, hey, the idea we need. That's the way they are. We have 2009. They prosecuted smearing campaign. They said a whole lot of things. Yeah, mom or man, look at what happened. Ghana card, they couldn't produce a single Ghana card was not produced in this country. Ghana card for 8 years. Minuka say we have produced the Ghana card. This is what we are talking about. Minuka say pro-poor policy. Obia review now means that we should cancel it.
Review doesn't mean cancel.
Oh no, hey, that is it. I'm saying that he's review to do what?
Number for private schools and make a home.
Oh no,
review number.
No, he should go. He shouldn't even be talking. It's because NDC doesn't have any.
Why president?
Oh my friend, you're president on what record? You see, when you're president, he should stand on record. And yes, say, Bema Biani Bema. And yeah, Bema Biani Bema. Tom Hammer.
The
bane of this country was John Mahama to have been the president. And how are Ghana enye inaye sa papa nyame and the year film 2016 Ghana for Bompire, Ghana for Suye say yes, and Panyami here. Look at that. And we worked so hard and I'm panso Nana Kufuado and disappointed here. And I'm no.
Are you sure that the president hasn't disappointed?
He has performed.
When you're a grassroots person,
me will form
because I know you.
Me will form. I want me feeble. I'm say Kufuado is the best president Ghana has ever had. I'm telling you. Akufo-Addo is the best president Ghana has ever had. Na John Mahama. Who let me compare John Mahama with Akufo-Addo? Don't say that. Akufo-Addo Mayenkania. Akufo-Addo free senior high school and there is no examination fee. Unimbibi. I am from education sector. Let me tell you. Me no kase. As part of the general rollout of free senior high school.
Yeah.
On man penin anado the free TVET.
Yeah.
Unim. Right? On my you may say problem ye nya paye NDC na no wabamo. How entina meno nam abibia meka se nkofo kakra na ewo mu na omo party nim na ye good no. Yen mra na yen to mu ina meka MPP ho. Na yen go sa political party no. Na yen go no because some of them ebinum woma yenguno na yenguno na yemfa okay yemfa NAPNC emeka omo
PNC flag bearer
me say yemfa PNC me say because the reason is he's talking for NDC. Don't worry. The party no The party no on kebi man.
Okay.
And you are talking for NDC.
David.
Okay, but what we are saying is that
David.
No. What I'm saying is that free TVET.
Yeah.
About 2017. It's a certain. Technical and vocational education and training delivery in the country no. Now there are about 19 different ministries and they run it TVET on their own. Ministry of Trade through gratis technology solution centers no more run it TVET programs. Ministry of Youth and Sports through National Youth Leadership Training Institute no more run it TVET. Ministry of Labor and Employment through MVTI, ISES, Opportunity Industrialization Center, no more running TVET. Ministry of Agric through Agric TVET institutions across the country, no more running TVET. Ministry of Road, no running Kaneshi High, Ghana Technical Training Center, Transport Technical Training Center, Mechanical Engineering, and Electrical Engineering, and other. Uko Ministry of Education itself, now through Ghana Education Service, 47 TVET institutions were being run. Uko Ministry of Gender, not running social welfare vocational institutes across the country. Uko Ministry of Local Government, not running community development vocational training. Mobo. You know what was happening? Run down institutions. Run down. Uko two baby a bi garage. Na ISIS garage uko so ye cosmetology no man e boti no back and na da. The president said no, this cannot happen in this country. Go and see what is happening at the TV landscape.
He said the end
oh, Jesus Christ.
As the deputy director general.
Jesus Christ. We share retooling, revamping, re-equipping of TVET institutions across the country, modernizing the institutions. When we headquarters now, Ghana TV Service headquarters, it's Legon. Now your MVTI headquarters. Na nkokonene aba guhuina hu tantanta say udu okra wan ya na obefe. And then go and see who's a splash facility. That is what we are talking. In the TVET, no. First of all, who do headquarters of Abenum Yam? MOBA or what technical and vocational education sector or do Numyam because we won't say no on Mampeni. Nechi, see BBA from Ghana Applied Technology Institute. Minia in automobile. They are doing heavy duty and light duty vehicle assembling. In Ghana, we are collaborating with Nizai, Apostle Kojosafu, Toyota to teach the students to how to assemble vehicles. Send them almost cars. Ghana. Now, we do what? A bino at state of the art equipment can show you which. Just let me have my phone. State of the art equipment. Minya yetimi ediaba eho. Ediba ma na we project. Me
send the man. But I send the man. You become master. Order yan to us.
It's state uko.
Yeah.
virtually Dansoman, former MVTI school, not just a basic school, for share facilities. And yet a single block E-block. Until E-block.
And now there's a
E-block.
Now is it E-block?
E-block, Bakun. No staff bungalow, no headmaster's bungalow. The year by year, yes, you know. Yeah, the headmaster's bungalow and the staff bungalows. I can't. A double room. If you are Nancy and a member in the western of a double room. For sure. And then a friend say, I can't E-blogger. And then a friend say, and yeah, Penny were one of the E-blocks schools, Nibby. No, but me in and I'm saying, until now, no NDC government effect. A corner more. Oben say, because it took quite more than necessary. The baby walk around back room no crano. And Korano be Ejai, I see ano, Yama Abama Mun car attention, Honorable Dr. Osei Educhum. Honorable Educhum, the education minister. Humility at its best. Obia or brand wase. Obia who say Nisuadu no eye kese. And na mitie mo senior brother.
Yeah, that can
na all can send be.
Yeah.
Na mobo. I'm catching Sadakabre. You don't know the man you are talking about. Mobo said they Obi Eden Kofubia Banawe Yom. Oh, how can you say this? Obi Eden Kofubia Banawe Yom. Until it means I need Pakun den Kofubi by. Don't know about the Metra on charge. Until I'm David Prade. See, so on this I don't want to. I'm no Casa. Say Muhana Kase. Not Miss Mejiwano. No man will say yes. You are wrong. Because Untimin cancer, and nobody chum, you'll be a Untimin for a fee and can home. Some people are jittering because there's that likelihood, say, Uraba Mia, Yamia Dumno, he will consider Honorable Educhum as a vice president.
Oh,
that's and oh, yes, and Obin so, yes, that's right. Now, Obin so epic 100%. And I'll go. And the can say, Honorable Educhum, the vision, who called even the TVET landscape across the country called Boga Technical Institute, called Boku Technical Institute. Oh, good. Now, called Wa Technical Institute, called Takra, the former MVTI, Dansuma Heya Mabo, Kwasin Fosu, Honorable Kenya Japan Chrome, go and see facilities, the facelift. Koke Kam, Besim Takra the Technical Institute, so many former MVTI, Ubesim called ISSA, na a war even in Kraha. This across the country, TVET and Namino Kase, technical and vocational education, Ayakono. For the first time, there were 17,000 students for enrollment. For the first time, 46,000 students have been admitted for the first time, enjoying, and 17,000 no mutreska. Now they are enjoying free TVET. Akrabia no wa Technical Institute. Ewo Ghana ham no kaseya. Sisiano otua CD. Next year they will not pay. Next 2 years they will not pay. Not 3 years in and they stream no enya. That is Ekufuado for you. In the midst of all the challenges, Nana Danko Kufuado is implementing all the pro-poor policies. That time, no, or the free senior high school, free TVET, ABBA, planting for food and job. Planting for food and job, Keminia, who shared their
some policy is successful.
Very successful. Me no can say UK. You can buy 2 bags of rice. Ultimate coach say ukoto emu 50 kilos akase no UK London.
Okay.
You have to buy 1. Even there me yakra abrofunu krom cry even tiro. You just cannot buy. The me can say now TVET no ayakono. Ayakono pa me bought politics not changing mkwando. Because we are coming back. We are coming back. The strong communicators of the party are coming back.
Why not person on your party communication?
Some people have been slated. Even me, me position. Yeah, I would have also expressed interest in getting it. There have also been some calls on me. Say, even if any communication director, I'm one of the deputies, but it's not easy. The human man penny the assurance and TVET no. The reason I'm a year who TVET say that is the panacea.
Oh yeah,
that is the solution to the country's unemployment
challenges.
Because when the TVET graduate is prepared well, onya the requisite tools and equipment very well, that graduate no, me no can say obetimi establish it on any business.
Yeah.
Apart from say establishing his own business, no, he can also employ people.
Now, the work engine no idea effect enrollment and etimi am enrollment no kosoro their work.
Yeah. Winim. 2021. 17,000 students enrolled. 2022.
Yeah.
46,000.
Let's just say
At least in case even what 50%. Sometimes rate of increase in enrollment be a 2%, 3%. We have hit 100% and over. That is the Ekufuado's program on free TV. Me no ka say several programs be bre ayakono. You introduce mechatronics. Applied Technology Institute, mechatronics, e-card system. Would you chrankrano as part of the electronics, no? How are the card no? Edit to them in this country, coding and decoding. CNC, the CNC. That's a programs are modern.
So human resource base no more.
Is it the idea there nanado ene honorable educhum ewura mawusi ni doko awuti the director general metanechi David Pra makono ne se ye ne omampani ekasa ya pe no se esese mitimi eboa with human resource na doma wama ya fa omu ewo TV sector no yakono omu jisi anukra no ye raise pa no unkra requisite qualification na untimi nchira de ewo TV to na yenya manabro sokra nti jisi ano all the TV institutions no the list cry ye dia mom no one time recruitment 5 teachers across all the TV institutions in the country. Across 248 are you operationalizing 5 teachers multiplied by 248. Therefore, we have employed them. And you feel a for more. Now, apart from that, you have non-teaching staff and so account. You have pantrymen, you have laborers, you have security, you have matrons, you have cooks, you have accountant, you have administrators, secretaries, IT personnel, to revamp and resuscitate and then revitalize the TVET system.
Okay.
And in your mapa course technical and vocational education training. Now, and not only the government institutions, we are also supporting the private TVET providers. Most of their teachers are being trained, capacity building in all the trade areas.
Because now, I say about regularize private institutions, you know.
Exactly.
So regularization, cost
because you see, ultimately, sorry, I say run a private TVET. As I say, we call the Commission for TVET.
Yes.
No more accredited.
Yeah.
No about TVET service, no about registration.
Okay.
No do a database. They will not give you the authorization to now roll out. And cost because we want to produce quality, competent, and relevant TVET graduates who will be able to fit well into the industry. Into Unimade, Yanni AGI, any Employers Association, any Trade Association, a Jumapa. Into they introduce what we call workplace experience learning. And no, the A and say, also the TVET institutions, may not have everything, but the essence of a TVET graduate is to fit into the industry.
Yeah.
Into what we are doing is we are working with the industry so that we place them especially great at each of the vacation periods. They are structured. Into the
okay.
Now, good. We in the grammar they call it intensive. Yeah. Workplace experience learning.
Okay.
Into so that now that you see the difference between internship and internship crowded normally the industry assessor only role to play in assessment.
Okay.
But with the workplace experience, then for example, my great importer, when we send a student to his office, he will be given the assessment form as part of the overall assessment. Hey, bro, so the performance of the person, assessment. Exactly. Now with me, Minia, we Minia.
Okay.
Employer,
okay.
An industry assessor, not the Abba. What we have seen is technically the student is good. The knowledge, skills we are giving is good, but the attitude, what we call the affective domain, into we should put emphasis on what we call soft skills.
Okay.
Time management, customer relation, communication skills, report writing. Into yadinina account I omu eye sanomina as part of the holistic TVET graduate development.
Okay.
Na yetimenya kra na oba. So we see on service a machine sima or service we na woni ho kra so to me small report e de to ho no kira senia yetimiye de ye machine.
All right.
Sanyo me ene ye no TVET sector.
Okay.
You so.
All right.
Rama usini doko edano edichum honorable member of parliament for Bosomtwe. Very fantastic. Obianim. Unim say your baby you see nimpa mama bia ho ede eyehi. Owura edichum one of the best ministers yenya no Ghana ha. Utimi de toto owura niti wonom ho. Utimi de toto ba finum. Utimi de toto Hassan Tampuri nom. Utimi de toto owura siamanum. Utimi de toto amwakwata onabo amwakwata nom. Utimi de toto great ministers onya proud oya hobrase oni mebi ofi nti owura chum de ye ni ye adwuma no we can really testify that this is it. It's not corrupt. Not corrupt. You can't oh what? You can't no please. It's not. It's not. It's a God-fearing person. Nyami throw one more or bonejuma. And the president knows what he can do. A lot of reforms. You see, I'm no casino. We a student to crown we are ata. So who the desire to even do science, you have that to do it. So that is what we are saying.
Okay.
It's TVET ayakono. Yeguswa yene nkorano eyeju. For the first time, enrollment na koso. Let me take this opportunity to thank parents. Because my bomode. Umatiase ba yebeguso na ya nchechire no na bibia akọ na
David Bra. David I mean tell hu.
Minia me ba go time na so. Na next week no the yankasa. Mbese mbetena mu. Mama yi the deputy director general no to come. Na me father former Eastern Regional Communications Director no so. Na me That's it.
David Bra, Deputy Director General de ma TV service on the attending Kano, Asem Kasuni. Abaja Fonwa, Samson Asaki, on Kananu Tumunda. Aba betra enemy Minia, Nana Owuswapia. Nano Owuswapia so aba. Ivan Samoso beba yeba bi ni komo isi. Asem
Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Asemi pesini foronya. Asemi yara. Asemi pesini foronya. Pesini pesini foronya. Obere pesini foronya. Asemi pesini foronya. Asemi yara. Asemi pesini foronya. Pesini pesini foronya. Obere pesini foronya. Asemi inabeka. Yo,
100.9 FM. Elite.
Asemi pesini foronya. Asemi yara. Asemi pesini foronya. Pesini pesini foronya. Obere pesini foronya. Asemi pesini foronya. Asemi yara. Asemi pesini foronya. Pesini pesini foronya. Obere pesini foronya.
The best station in the capital, Neat FM.
All right, Yamagana for kwa ba de ba asemi de council we need 100.9. Abedwa for no atenase. Ivan Samo and me try news so ba be come ho. A member of the NDC. But I'm proud to that, you know. Samson Asake I will go better waha. And then Samson be bon komo. Samson now be try me upon.
Me free me call
okay.
Because city TV big is 10:30.
10:30. And at 10:30 I mean 10 am.
Okay.
Na me pon 10.
10. So
me pon 10.
Agyeman no edos. Nti
now me papa you know October ending no me kai.
Yeah baba. What is an invitation?
Na no man so pack go because they say na no so dey pick up no be mama.
Me das.
Me da ba be sesa. Na so ma so pa o.
Agyeman dos magari. Say. Yakofa be account ya na.
Asem.
Adagye mo papa.
Na bibia go there. Yeah dey go pass. Ma yambon komo Samson. Importers and exporters. Mo say adien mo press release no. Adien na mo ka.
Me das me che oti for ina ene ahwefo.
Yeah.
Number 1, onim say me ye boku ni. If you boku. Na for the past 2 to 3 months, na esi so early this year no. Em say na asundwe ba kakra. Embom hwɛ the past 1 week and 4-5 days you say what news na ekosro awo you can share the link with me anyway. What is say to Korasa page of you na we lost life and to me chair the overlord of Kusak remember your Kusasini my papa your Kusasini the overlord Zugudana until me kana sama na ma me sorry again and me two me check buo na de ma ehemfo boku hono me asake me free boku embom me wo nkraha me baba traha no me betra ha adwuma nte na de me ba ha na se asake sore na se o me ye executive secretary ma si me fie me ye me dwuma me ye business na me mfa buo ema nkrafo a ba all me zuma ka asake ene kwa okrum a krom there's no also village and our town and our city it's only the indigenous alone na be wo ho ejuma definitely aho na ba and settlers no ma edoye ekrom no be fefefe ene dwade be fefefe wo hwe bok me asake me ko mampugu se na lerko na walwale ya me duha minim se ne ya ma respect e di ma ahemfo no and I respect me di ba ma me zugura na awo boku no me do na yire which is the paramount seat of the Mampusa I say sa pepe no se fa ebu emma no na se me do na lerko me se na Mampusa for omo ye hwan ya different on baka se asake ko kurum ko boku obi our region yeah we upper east na lerko used to be part of north region sisi anya kopon ya don omo ye omo region ye for north east region. This is how the jurisdiction is. Chieftaincy omampanya ma yeti as I say there's nothing like chieftaincy issues in Boku. The Jigurana Boku now Azoka II, the paramount chief and the overlord of Kosa on the ohen no. Anything I'm talking about Dikan Bafen or Dikan Frey, the Nairi to come and tell us, look, your people are in Boku, go your children, unanum ko na ono moko kasa. Sabu pepe no otunsa efre the Jigurana and the overlord of Kosa. And also buy and no paying for and on kasa mamu. Me jiri say if we have Boku there question aya mini abema aya youth no na ewu.
Definitely.
The youth are dying more. Every day, omo to say, Mampusi niwa, we can't bring life back. Kusas niwa, we can't bring life back. If bullets are flying, they don't know where your Kusas ni, where Mampusi ni. It will end up killing Busanga. It will end up killing Mosi. And I say, Yanga, and I say, Asantini Ukobaku, Asante for her, I before her, now for her. Trabia, I will na nkra other tribes are more Anthony what tribal heads ukwa boku na ba ma fra chiefs omo tribal head fra community asambi ba na omo ntimi ya no odi ba no palace tab pepe na zukura na ka say yenu am mampri for no omo so omo pe nipa omo pe so omo ya ohen no omo ya omo leader no omo fa no mra embom sa wo se wo nkwa ha koje a de atene say tra how din ye business tene yo boku ho. Boku is a business town. Until for me there, me person tunsa, I want to extend my hand to our fellow brothers and sisters from the Mampu. Okwa Boku me aunties I worry what Mampu's like. Omukula, I went to Boku Sec. Many of these young guys, we sat in class with them. Until me appeal and say, won't to me your henia, okukumu you'd be. Now you'd not about who buy. Now say you near kuku who we are. Why not your hen? Jukurana can say, so why do you want to kill? Because chief rule over his followers. See, I strongly want to believe, say, want to appeal to, and me brothers and sisters, Kusas from there. There's no anywhere, you see, Kusas foreign soil, I want to appeal to the Mampusu community. Say, we are brothers, we are friends. Let's live Boku peacefully, so that the business can come back. So, live it peacefully. Any development that will come, yeah, this can never come soldier for any police for because so that they will keep the place. But how long can we continue to be sleeping in curfew in Boku? Timothy said, let's give peace a chance. The appeal is that you JSS Kolano, they are going to ride very soon. That's who are man pushing you or Kola or Betro or JSS. The Dutch no, we are Kosasni, Oba or Cotrages and the Dutch no. Then to call her, there's no way say a child should the peace of the state of mind. I'll bet to make sure they are. Those who are living where there's no conflict. Now here SS in secondary school, where they be proud of one. Secondary school be Boku Sec, Boku Trasna area. Now say Boku Hono, you Boku Tech, you Boku Sec, you Boku Sec Tech. Where we now any nursing college, any Puskat college. Where now say Kurano school children in the banner. There's no peace. Even the teachers say, if some are Bampusi or some are Kusazi, they'll be scared to go to teach the children. How would these are our future leaders? So if they are not unable to have a peace and the sound-minded learn and write their exam and pass and go to the university and come back to be the particular more than even as a committee, then that I want to appeal say.
Because situation you're worried.
Yes, so I'm appealing that. Say maybe Kusazi they might appeal Kusazi for any Mampusi. Sabu pepe say there's responsible Mampusi for amuwa whether uti enkra who are brochire who are Boku who are Bolga who piebra and speak something to your people.
Okay.
Let them understand that peace is very look
One team fa sika kwato peace. One team fa u fear kwato peace. One team fa Japan de kwato peace.
Okay.
Me die. I'm sorry. Time I'm person sorry buy. Obi team catch I do him there. I will not be running that it's curfew hour. Obi whom I will me and I say. Okay. If I'm walking in the evening, if I'm down, I won't be looking my back and front. Say, no, Obi bomb with you. That is what we should understand in Boku. What this is farming season. At least a year you need a pepisa. Mbroano old men nkulane pregnant women they may ask because me appeal no. I want to see the Yeremias. I want to see the big people who are in the Mamprusi community. In fact, I want the youth to know say omo if fuel sang to kan Boku no. Some of them say their wife and their children are not even there. This hardship, these difficulties, the soldiers are coming, everybody's running. What no? That's a person Nicola knew hono. Niri knew hono. Nicola or the Nicola be or the Nicola Kumasi or the Nicola Bolga, or the Nicola University or the Noma or Brochire. And what team no catch Mukokuntuka. Look, I want to say that at the time the Nathan Puli was on social media. At the time that radio president was said they would do the year Waboku, Waboku. That was the time the security was supposed to be proactive. However, it has come. Okay. I strongly believe that where we have gotten to know, we let us call a spade a spade. I am appealing to my people, and I want the Mamprusi, be it a woman, respected woman from the Mamprusi community living in Boku, or the Mamprusi men and women living in Boku, should also come out and appeal to this. Let me land by saying that this recent provocation now, a happen of Boku Yakum, Nipatre of Boku Sek. Any it escalated to the town conflict no. Any identity. We are municipal chief executive. Time I appointed municipal chief executive of Bokuno. Now you Kusa's force is that. Yeah, penny because of the fear of Mampus lie. The fear of our Mampus lie. So he will pay loyalty more to the Mampus than Kusazi. Yeah, some of us maybe Kusazi, me papa Kusazi. But we stood and said, what's the Omapi appointment no? Omo endorse Kusa's force so assembly na Omukoto Abamano. They endorse Uba. Yeah, endorse we know. Uba overlord fear. Uba Kusazi the paramount chief. Bokunaba Palace to thank the chief. And we sorry that was good. That was unity enough. What happened? Say local government and my contract. Say Minia, we are MPB. Local government and my contracts in Kosi market, Boku market. Already you knew very well the conflict the rising no. Omo you market yeah Kusas for say okay say aside there. Yeah you market about highways no. But you were appealing let's go back to the market so that yeah the members were not because they did join together the unity will be there. What you say? It was something that we are trying to massage the people to understand that let us be collected, let us embrace peace. Now your mark contract, good. Say and see Boku market no. And the Obama ya contractor now offer Grahao offer him for Kodu your friends say Kodu Boku home. If you are the municipal chief executive, you're supposed to take the contractor to the overlord. Nobody man say overlord. Yankupo ya dum your market no award contract. Until contract in your Obama team, no Obama chiro. So that from here I'll take him to the. But what for contract no quarter baby? A year media say this is the contractor is coming to build the place. That provoked the youth. So how can the municipal?
Sad in the word that. Well, we say, but me can't say your best practice. But so much as a contractor be equal year you may be baby. Ayana from the central government, you know, or could be I na. I don't know if it's central government, even municipal chief executive plano. And a difficult contract and become a that contractor or baby your man contract is different from your contractor. You never chase a contract in here. You have to take him to the palace. That's the best. Anyway, and because I'm against that. Over developing Chrome no. Now Chrome no ura no ha. Who pay catch me say your far contractor call Asantemaya. On fan original minister and mayor on fan catch Sasura. I don't know the crop. As I was trying to say, municipal chief executive and metropolitan assembly chief, no, and I remember the Nipanaco or Hano over man say, but see, sanity. For me, I know that there was a break of protocol. Okay. And municipal chief executive, so Tia, Bram or Tiba apologize, or you're sorry, or he didn't know that this could bring this. Then there will be total peace because microphone, no, my people now thinking that. The municipal chief is inciting the conflict now, okay, which is not good. And he's a municipal chief executive. He's presiding over the municipal security. Then, see, okay. I strongly want to believe that both the regional minister and the municipal chief executive
let us appeal. And let me also appeal to our people, especially politicians. The last time, MPs ne call Bokuno, call the Zugurana Palace. That was good. After Zugurana Palace, call Puskara Palace, call share the youth in the place. I was thinking that at least they should have also extend to find a neutral ground and invite the Mampusi, because especially the city MP. He is the MP of the area. Invite them and talk to them. Look, peace is moving. If you know your government is in power, you are MPP members. You know it. You know that the Mampusi is fully MPP members. However, if there's no peace here, whatever your government will even bring, you won't see the development. Let's embrace peace. Since there was peace, why is it that anytime MPP, that's what our people are doing, anytime there's MPP, then there's conflict in Boku? Is it the MP that's invited conflict in Boku? No. And let me also end by saying that, let me appeal to His Excellency, the Vice President. He's supposed to go to Boku. He should go to Boku and speak to his people. I strongly believe that if the Vice President go to Boku and talk to his people, there will be peace in Boku. Again, the President of the Republic of Ghana. You can't be in the president and they are killing people in one of your region, and you went to the region to commission some project without even going to where there's conflict zone is. To even talk to meet the chiefs and the people, and also go and meet the other factions and talk to them. Look, let's embrace peace so that my government, whatever development I'm bringing, you also get some. If there's no peace, if I give the money, no contractor will come there to work, because the contractor, his life is at risk. So I was expecting when the president went to Upper East region to commission certain projects. He's doing the non-regional tour. He should have gone to the Boku now, because Upper East region now, the biggest constituency, the highest population, higher from the Boku side. We have about 5 and 6 MPs, right? 5 administrative blocks. We have Puska District, Boku Municipality, Timpani, Garu, and then there's another one. Garu and Garu Timpani. Okay? No, Zebla. We have the Zebla District. We have the Timpani. We have the Boku Municipality. We have Puska. We have Garu. Then we have Timpani. Then the Parliament, the MPs, we have Boku Constituency, Bondore Constituency. We have Zebla Constituency. We have Garu Constituency. We have the Panic constituency, then we have Puska too. So you see how it is. And you even have one of the MPs from the Boku area. Honorable Amanga. He's the MP for Budore. He's the MPP MP. So please, we need peace. Okay. I need peace. I, as a king, will not take my money and go and buy bullets and give my fellow brother Kusasi said, go and kill my pussy. Same thing, I don't expect Irimiya or anybody to also do same to my pussy, go and kill Kusasi. Even some of them, their mothers are Kusasi. Some of us too, our mothers are Mampusi. Kusasi have married Mampusi. Mampusi have married Kusasi. Who are we fighting? The Judana, the Boku Naba, the overlord of Kusasi. He doesn't even want to see even a foul bloodshed, let alone human being. But that is where we have got to.
But do we know the root cause?
The root cause is that they were our chiefs so many years ago. When
it's a chieftaincy dispute now,
they're thinking still they have a regent in Boku. They want to enskin a chief in Boku. But it can never happen again. Even if you kill all Kusasi, even Kusasi man that the born you get yesterday, you still come and say, look, this is my land. At least this is my land. Everybody, that's why I give you. That's why I give you the political boundaries. Okay. The northeast is for the Mampusi. The upper east, if you go to the upper, you have the Buluse, we have the Cassinas, we have the Fry, we have the Nam, we have the Kusasis. If you go to northeast, they also have their tribes, and then we know those who are the owners of the land. Please. This is not about chieftaincy. Okay. I want to call on the youth that it's pharmacy. So even who youth know, so when you're ready to say, "Oba dokrampo, ma o papa no ma me peace." I think that's where we should call for. So I strongly believe say they have heard me, and my people have heard me, and even though my people might not be happy the way I'm saying it, but I have to say it that way because we need peace. If you have people like Asake who not come to say we need peace, I say who about to about Bakana Ummati? Yeah, they better can etino. And I'm inviting the Vice President to talk to his people. I'm inviting Irimiya, the member of Council of State, to talk to his people. And people from the Mampuku community, like the Buffer Stock man, Hanan and others, they should be able to come out and say, enough is enough. Look, they don't know whether you Kusasi know, you Bampusi know. It is not good. We have very respectable people, and we can't come out to appeal to people. Let me use this opportunity to extend my invitation to Hanan, to the Yirimiya that let us come back, let us go home, let us go to Boku and do a press conference and say, look, as well we are in Accra here, we talk to each other. The Mampusi and the Kusasi from Boku who are in Accra here, we are talking, we are friends. But when we get back to Boku, it's different thing. Who are we deceiving? Hey, who got to Lakua? Mampusu Kusas are there. I'm going to get together. Then you do Boku and I are different. So I strongly believe, say, we the level-headed people, you, me, and the rest, can we come together and go back home and hold a press conference in the glare of our people and say, look, we want peace. Zugurana is the chief. Bakunaba is the chief. Let peace prevail. Go and do your businesses. That is the way to go. I think this will help us. I am ever ready. If I get the call from Yirimiya tomorrow, if I get a call from Hanan, if I get a call from any respected Mampusi, woman or man, if I get, and I know my people, Honorable Mahama Erga, Pule Voka, and all the MPs, what the Deputy Minister of Working Housing, Honorable Abanga, we all need peace. Let us go back home. Call the Mampusi youth, call the Kusas youth. Let's sit at Central. Let's do a program that we want peace. Let Boku develop. That is the most important thing.
Okay. How you need 100 points? As I keep wake the importance as someone one yeah, I think that is most important thing. You're better discuss too. And
let me get fired.
Fire. No, mama, and because I know also or a retired police officer or your security analyst or organization. Your friend the Global Intelligence and Security Analysis Center. 80. That's why I found so yeah, man. About security matters. I didn't make on no say. About security matters on fasa among your 7 or can say the It's a man exceptional. Okay. Nana, who is you are working? Yeah, with your background in it, what can be found.
Minister, na Papa, what he Mr. Thompson. Let me be honest and say, and then I'm the first time I'm in a Shia one-on-one, Mahuno, on several occasions, but it's good we have met, and I am quite, happy to see him. My submission, is very inspiring, and I mean, it shows some sense of responsibility, and I mean, admitting the fact that without peace, Boko will never see development. Niameka asoso ne say, already a lot of foundation a facts to ensure that Boko will see peace, and I know Boko will see peace, and as we speak, we can achieve the peace we want for the people of Boko. But I believe in my studies and research in terms of conflict resolution and peace that you can only achieve peace and make resolution in a conflict-prone area only when you use what you have to want to achieve what you want to achieve. In other words, Mr. Sampson has made a profound call, and I believe that, like in my experience with resolving the issue of Dagbon, because I was part and parcel of it, I can say that if we adopt same strategy by calling on the elites and the opinion leaders, those who make and unmake situations and issues in Boko, trust me, Majeri, we will find a lasting solution to the issue, be it traditional, whatever. I believe that aside from them, no other external person can resolve the matter better than they want it. Trust me, aside from the people, the elite, the businessmen, the security couples who are from there, and the MPs, the ministers, all the businessmen who are from there, if they come together and signed the bond, the peace accord, and like he was saying, call on them, Sambeko, Ako Jina, Boko, aya press conference openly. I declare, say, if we neko, we do not want to see that Boko is in the news for the bad or bad, purposes. But instead, we want to see that Boko is seeing the light of day. Boko is being developed. Boko, as Tamana Miswapa and Majeri, na meyabo frapa na mete Boko nkanenya no. I knew Boko to be a market area, commercial area. Na nkrofoko hokodidwa in and out ebrebia. Afei dia ba ne sen na nesika esese ye de bo omo ban no. Say if I tell you how much that goes into ensure say police for near soldier for wo ho no. Omotimi atena ho no mo a, you won't believe it. Enti mesre sene tie bia no, some of us we are so passionate about ensure say there is security and peace in Ghana and every part of this country. Enunti Enna, His Excellency the President, I'm making it clear, sir, in his opinion, his candid opinion, there is nothing like chieftaincy issue in Baku. And so they should solve the problem there. I mean, how long would you want to see, say, Brebiano Sabi Mpreduasan, Obina Emra Mesovu Ufie issues in Mount? It raises a lot of concern. Nti mesre na madaminia Samson ase. Sania waye appeal no. Nanso no yakan I knew when we were trying to resolve the issues but kind of say enough near the in the Dagbon issue no. At a point you will see some people will come back and want to tell you that they have interest in this, they have interest in that, they have interest in that, until you put it to them say that your interest go. Exactly. Let that your interest go so that in totality, the total benefit of the people, no, you can achieve even the greater thing more than that your parochial interest.
Yeah.
And yes, sir, ebe ha dwene.
Okay.
Se si a ono de otin kran ha o. Ono ne yere ne ma nyina atin kran ha.
Maybe
enso abusuafo ho nti ne yam hyehye no. Occasion bi ba, he has to go there. So that's here. Na okọ na se bi ogba wura kronum na onim se meba asomdwemu, memba asomdwemu, dey na besi, dey na nsi. All of these things we need to resolve it. I want to touch on the fact say yes, president went to the place. I am one of the key people at Debiami can say we must ensure that safety and security is always, in its holistic view. The president at every point in time is brief on security situations in the country. If I see that, as my background is, if you expose the president to any place where there's an iota of doubt of his safety, I'll raise concerns about it. Much as I agree, say, yes, if the president had gone to some of the places, probably he could have spoken to some of them. The advice that was given from probably the Minister for National Security could also not allow the president to do what they want. And they should know that in that case, it is a call on them to now revisit their conscience. Say seven preduasan conflict in tea omampani beba abeye bibu anu ntimi nko ba bia ye person ko kodia and yet let us achieve all kind of interest and let peace reign. And therefore next time ye nyina ye betimi abo edwa kese na seven preduasan omampani aba no aba address ye nyina. That is the paramount, the core of the issue, and the crux of the matter is that if they want development, they should make sure say omo ama asumdwe kwan ama asumdwe edihene ewoboko. And I believe they can do it. It will not take me to not take any external person. Me as Antini sabi BBC wo me kromo ye kromo asanti me na say ebeye din amajare me nu nyina ye beka wasem. And we will call on the people who matters to make sure the matter is resolved. And the same thing Minya is doing. And those who matters and they are here, they should make sure the message is sent to their homes so that the conflict, we can find finality to it. The American
okay. Meda say how you need 100.9. Anything also Bakun Sen Semino. Wadwin chere what the befa 0503721744. 0503721744. Ko Facebook Live. You need 100.9. Need 100.9. Do me your friend or Asem Yidikam. Now you call other issues. Samson. Idea na woka a year group association importers and exporters. Most statement I'm on the better mountain. A dear number saying
well, yeah, issue statement be brilliant. My name statement. My issue statement on
a week away.
My issue statement say look at inflation rate and city depreciation no. Business community no supposed to they have to continue adjusting increasing the prices of the goods. But we have to also think about the plight of the consumers. My issue another statement so concerning your friend say smuggling of
wheat.
No, sorry. My issue statement concerning the compulsory marine insurance.
Okay.
NIC. Eddie Bama to say 1st September eba no obi bia wo yadwadini na akofa name free amonone aye compulsory say oba fa insurance ɛwɔ Ghana ha local insurance now sɛ one fa insurance na mmara bi bɛ wiwo na mmara no wiwo abɛtuma kofa ɔkɔ na ɔkɔ kɔda afiase na yɛkɔ hɛ na yɛhu sɛ Ghana Civil Authority ɔmo no kɔ into conjunction with the Ghana Revenue Authority in collaborating with the NIC to implement such a law no na the attention to say as a committee ha no me ye chiro for paying Emma Dwadifo na me say sorry NIC say ye compulsory insurance Emma Dwadifo no that means I'm selling my own people, I'm setting them out for somebody to harass them. For me, I think it's not the best way. Strongly, I believe, say, there is a need for insurance people to come out and say, look, Ghana for a moment, our international level, Yanim say, because of trust.
Staff Sergeant Owusu Bonda retired.
Okay.
Or a retired police officer.
Okay.
Now, a soldier, yes. Or a retired military officer.
Okay.
What here no per se or contribute to BB quickly.
Okay.
At the
Owusu there?
Owusu Bonda. Staff Sergeant Owusu Bonda retired.
Okay.
Retired military officer. I'm about to match here.
My guy, Major, so Major, say, upon Boko there.
Yamia Doboko now, so
Yamia Dum or the Ache.
Yadanyakopan say. No paying command ye di bamboo munsem boku is and semi ye di jane and now per se. Also from the military background, no. Yeah, Bibi will be to me a camera boy.
Yo, Magere, Medase, Mamincha, or Tiafoni, and so. Magere, me na tamale for 10 good years. In fact, from young soldier time, tamale near the Mekoya, Kamina Barracks. Na Magere, I am not Areho, same way. It's an appeal I want to give to my brothers and sisters in the north, especially Boko. Magere, I am not a almost Omunkwana, I affect you, but I affected the security agencies. Any Yabushia, I affected Yabushia, especially your mind. I think you to me train you. No munya the fatherly love. Magere, because of Wendy Omunya. Similar thing happened. Magere, could you believe, sir? Yet you sorry them on Sunday. Magere, omu de car be see sorry na no Asem Esiwo Yendi. Yet the sorry attend ye this exercise ye good stem. Ye kunya almost a year. Na Magere yent mini ye bushia for ending komo. Aya na reho. Aya na reho pa Magere ye pa omu chewo. Enye omu kwa na affect omu. E affect yen. Ntu be hu na fei yankwara no sebi na ebi mu ya ye wayward. All because say ebi a wako peacekeeping na ko give some few months or years bia ba no anka wonso betumi awo baras kakra na woni obusuafo ene wo yere tumi atena. Sebi ma let me be very honest with the situation. Eto de bi mpa na obi kura oni ne yire mpa wo ho den. Enso abedu Ghana na esisen ko otumi ne abusuafo tena. Magere na bokwa sorry na yendi sorry na bimbila sorry na afei wobusuafo Magere untumi mponi omundi nkomo and when you say because was swear oath to protect everyone and property. Yes, say nuanu mo boko Magere mi nuanu mo maka wo mu de minim se omo bre enti yes sre wo mu omo mani si he ya na nye omu nko na ka omu ka busuafo ka security for no omu ntumi nda. Sometimes some of them will even try to kill themselves because omu need rest. Na say yambo ya ne ho ban na ya de sa ho because of all these things out of stress any the omu ye ya ya be de na bibi ni nyame mpengu bibi ni external forces bi be attack ya ahode ben na Magere ye benya na ya di counter omu. ọmụ ma yebusuafo nso adwendwen mmerɛ ọmụ mu kakra na ọmụ manti aseɛ mmerɛ ọmụ ntɛm esan sɛ security fo nso ho hia so da bia wokɔ police bara tamale na wokɔ hu paa na obi sɛ yɛde ne kɔ hyɛm operation gɔngɔn akyɛ ɔmmafie mpo na ne yere kora hu no ɛna ne mma mpo hu no na sukuu sɛm nyinaa yɛ pasaa ne nyinaa ne sɛ obi nni ntiaseɛ nti yɛabɛfa ne papa yɛabɛfa ne kunu yɛde ne kɔ bosumi nsia ne akyiri magyare nsa dansa yam securityfoɔ serɛ wɔ mo securityfoɔ serɛ wɔ mo paa ɔmo twa so ma yɛn na Ghana ho ntɔ yɛn na securityfoɔ nso ho ntɔ yɛn na yɛn mma nso yɛntumi nyɛ ɔdɔ mfa mma ntete yɛn mma na ɔmo nso ntumi nsua ade pa na ɛsɛ mmaa ne nso brɛ nkwaraa no de ɔhaw to mmaa ne so afei na control na yɛ din
okay
magyare no pɛ mi da ase
Oso bedase pa ene eye we input a we de aba bebo anyankobon hira Staff Sergeant yo Staff Sergeant Owusu Bonda retired former military
so person you can see a military person is telling his ordeal so that alone can even lead sometimes that you see that people will say that the soldiers are killing them because you know efono or business or person say na munkwane
because frustration
I don't know how you say munkwane
ono so nipa
munkwane pe ohene na wo pe ohene ya okokum nipa nti wahu nti sometimes no who say so for based on this frustration no psychological trauma no then they also fly as okay if say these people will not give us peace we will deal with them then they'll go and shoot somebody's father they'll go and shoot somebody's mother they'll go and shoot somebody's child and it's becoming we are getting widows widows that we are not supposed to get widows
no offense.
Your life is gone when your life is not you God nyankopon my 70 years and above 70 years or be at 34 40 years 20 years near kunu I think say this advice no I look forward to receive calls from our people from the Mabrusi and I will also I will rise up and talk to my people the Kusa community that we will accept peace we want peace let's sit with them let's let them know that where they are we used to go there they used to come to us why can't we go there today why can't they come we are asking them they should come to Kusa community they should come to my community let them live peacefully and that's the best way I think that's the best way to go me can say ya da papa na sipa so ono ba kan asam say eba ma aban so ehun say ya di omo go no they also have trauma they are traumatized sometimes o missing the yere o missing the ba wonte no kwasia we wonte no me Jafra kafrata na kan say o ba kan say kwasia we ntina yere mo ba wonte wo ba za achojo ba ku no o di tu bo innocent person okunu wow also ya nipa timpa choppy my people don't let the soldiers get to this thing. Say that yentina omo ja mo yiri eno mo kola eno mo ba sleeping curfew is not easy.
All right. Better say.
So Majari,
you move on with your statement.
This last statement
now what you why release it today?
My press conference. The other one is press conference. Which for no?
Which for the
I know your press conference.
Okay.
And this first let me deal with the second press statement which has to do with the compulsory marine insurance. As I can tell, I'm an advocate to protect the interests of importers and exporters. For that matter, shippers. That people who call Ghana Shippers Act now, established for Mona. Their duty mainly is not to regulate. Their duty mainly is to protect the interests of shippers. Who pay Google? What does the act that establishment authority tells them? That is why down in Nami, according to NMC, Shippers Authority is independent. It's a private entity who call globally. You're from Shippers Council. Ghana hankwa no mko minim they buy because we buy maritime international late hour me buy no already they were Shippers Authority but we call Nigeria Shippers Council a private like Chamber of Commerce like the AGI like Import and Export Association like Guta. Your main focus is to advocate research and tell government that this policy you are bringing it will not be beneficial it won't bring trade it is going to cripple trade we have endorsed government attention. We are secretary to WTO, World Trade Organization. It's a treaty. We are secretary to WCO, World Customs Organization. Get like what? Custom procedure and policies that happen and special procedure report is now telling us some. Some of them, the sort of thing that the custom took, no,
was within the law, but I'll deal with that one later. But so what I'm trying to say is that I can't fathom why Super Authority have now left the work they're supposed to do and run to government to say, look, let's put people on compulsory. The point is, majority, papa, this part, so or the name of Baha, no, the name of common. Now, the need fufu in the man, so export it. So, or be a buyer or British America, or better one who our Ghana hako or export here. Maybe Omudi a job for a very long time. Until that trust is there, say, or the massacre or America, I'm told you I'm in this cabin. This 700 container crowd. Despite you will be comfortable to give because that trust is there. But despite the final need for food and loaded containers, adequate shipping line now. I also make it to say, name and number my credit do. Credit number the man from the Tema port and now from the warehouse. Say, can you two from the warehouse? A quarter port no. Say, accident at BC or motor in the name, not say, yeah, or no, that is last chapter. Say, I want Punuko, not explosions, piracy, sinking of the ship, and the capital, no, or will. The onus lies on him because him say, remember,
so obey insurance.
So obey insurance.
Yeah.
So that in case the money caught on credit basis, until the money Baba do, we need FM ha. The insurable interest it lies on he. Despite no, so he will go for his insurance and cover it until I receive it to my store. Even if I receive it to my store, I realize say after me beer container, my house say half of it is spoiler. I say €5 master. When never never do no, and para my container you back. 50% of the cargo no goods I say and you see the pictures. So if the value was $1 million, I can no longer pay you $1 million because we don't medical So that's why you have to take insurance. The Obi Wagana or your journey, which several years they have established good relation with their suppliers. This is did goods on credit basis. The supplier there who send goods to you in Ghana no, who has insurance interest. Who do such a law say compulsory. Just say nipa na the name credit me no offer insurance me so me insurance ana sa no patch da be da obi so ha who top goods no wo supply no ha obaga say okay me FOB price ni FOB is free on board that one insurance ka ho maybe $200,000 who pay say ember do port on SCIF that's cost of insurance that is in free time but try insurance on any free car maybe $250,000. So he pay insurance on. So it means that the totality no ever cost you $250,000. So be here. Insurance about to come. What is it? Until such a good say do so I say okay, I want to buy a CI value because I know say in your place when there's any casualties, I can easily get my money. Sure. My country, if I go and buy the insurance, I don't trust, so do it for me. But do her, we'll see who compose law you know. On still on by fine, yes, sir. I do to my porter. Me baba ya. Who mammy ye name no. Ya ba jan name no papa. Name 1st of September. My policy we ba. Oba say Ghana for I ba jan name no porter. Na NIC. NIC better to Nigeria. Omo for conton. Na you mu tax. Na you mu premium. Na fa me capital na mbra me. Sanity. I strongly believe I would have supported it. And can you imagine say with this disregarded, blunted disrespect, God disrespected. Important as well as association. The whole Ghana, why didn't say Asaka Kasama for my Jadifo? No any invitation to me, to my office for any NIC. No NIC boss and now the agents has even visited my office to discuss with me that this policy we are bringing. What is you have been doing the advocate? What is your take? I have worked extensively in the insurance industry, so I know this their loss. What they did was that. The super authority Leo about 1 year ago, Leo, my friends from Guta, to go and have a meeting with the NIC people. I think when they went there, no, I'm not running Guta down, but this is the reality. When they went there, no, they didn't even, I'm sure they didn't let them read, they didn't do a proper presentation for them to see what the law says. I'm sure if that day they has made a presentation for Guta president to see that, the law says, so, say, starting policy now, what we are going to do, now, one fat policy we are going to have. You can end up going to prison or you pay the premium again and go to prison now. It's true. They said you can either go both. I'm not sure Gutta president would have accepted it. But you know what they did? I think they told them only the sweet aspect. They didn't tell them what the law says. So quickly, Super Authority went and reported it on their page. Their website, they have their website. Page, yeah. So I draw Gutta president attention to say, Masa, me who this law, NIC law no insurance marine insurance no. And me kind of there's a person that says that say nipa no on fa policy no ha you can end up going to jail. Nti person yan jintum but me call special website ko no. It seems they are suggesting that you have one jitum. Nti say unim say one jitum man please kindly issue a statement to alert the Cyprus authority know that hey you buy no one say law no senate me much say oh you find insurance now e be boy it's can be back it will stay that money that's supposed to be staying outside no and so I bet you about boy economic good but why don't you tell them to this is what the law says
I get punitive measures in
so you don't go for the law you shouldn't have gone for the law before you come there this should have engaged us and let and then they would have done so okay we would have been the lead advocate to tell people yeah I know correct so your fair policy no maybe right now we used not to trust them but now with this commissioner of NIC no he made a transaction say what fair policy to cover your goods now be etowa wo name na the insurance company on that they won't pay go come to NIC will hold the responsibility to pay your claim to you would have supported it but this say you end up going to prison no please NIC you can go back to parliament to amend it to strike that one expand that one because that becomes a fear a threat to Jerry because say what one day so you allow mun implement such a law now so one day confirm name na on creditor and because he has not paid for the cost of the goods there's no way he can pay for insurance based on that one no or no only insurance interest the person he has insurance interest how will he or she end up going to jail and now say goods never on CIF value how will he go but come to us let us know that oh we should help you the order lies on insurance company to go out there and tell the importers that they know them that look see we have the financial muscles and because of your financial muscles no they say we are capable like more than even what is happening at Europe this is how say Uber found never free money bra you will cover it for you you will pay the premium if there's any problem we will stand to pay you so that your capital will not erode. I will agree but with this law without even proper stakeholders engagement my office has not been engaged.
But say when our statute books
good so I have issued a statement that we won't agree to this and I'm happy that Gutta too even has also issued a statement to that effect.
What is the difference between to say motor insurance said they are compulsory what is the difference?
Good I compulsory motor issue a Ghana anambwa motor no maybe car no turn Baba last one at what time you take insurance for motor it is when you are going to last now name me talk them on creditor we see me met you insurance that's why that's until no goof that's what the goof big time the goof big time in that
so motor no mana mudi free the original destination but now supplier no or no insurance or no man
and me catch us say me di me sika cash kotonema say omo buy ho we would have let understand say okay the import no he's buying good worth 1 million the 1 million Ghana he's paying all the 1 million do not he will buy at FOB price so you get there the supplier say okay I'm paying your money to you at your FOB price insurance in there may your Ghana he has it because as soon as he paid to the supplier when the good leave the supplier warehouse on the way to port to come to load the ship to come and arrive in Ghana maybe because Mr. to a minimum insurance interest but say on Nipana or supply on credit
no
he will have the insurance interest
because enrama no bibi to no amana ono no be the consequences
so this way and I should have come and say okay so obi a want to pay cash on his goods in there for insurance don't take it outside just take the cover from Ghana so that instead of going to Europe no and because of RMT 5 policy no because of confidence because of trust anambwa it is here and that is assuring us that if you take cover for your goods and something happen and the insurance company say they will use their law by you are Brian we will support it what they say but they didn't do that they didn't also consider that some of these goods landed on CIF value or sometimes you buy it on credit CIF nam in Ghana for in Obiadika anambwa Obiadika jadi nisu dika just obelu good relationship no on this car so you shouldn't go to business again uncle that will you feed the person will you feed the person yes okay. Yanim say and what is going to happen why we are kicking against this if say me policy cover my goods every month. Maybe name me 21 million Ghana cedis. Insurance company, maybe I was able to negotiate with my insurance company. They give me 0.04%. But what is going to happen if care is not taken? They can tell you, okay, with NIC law, no, our best grade rate we can give you maybe 0.07, maybe 7%, or 8%, or 9%. At that time, they'll get all the insurance companies. So anywhere you go, it will be flat rate. That will not work. Because if you go to all insurance, you have to negotiate. Especially these goods, marines, yes, you have to negotiate. Because
the volumes in
no,
all the
what is the volume?
your friend is saying the amount of money involved. So I know they may determine as to how much are you going to pay.
So that is why
all the risk, the risk assessment.
Good. So that is why if you go to the insurance company, you will negotiate with them. They can tell, okay, our rate is 0.8. But because you are bringing more volume,
yeah,
and they are going to get more premium, okay, you use like 0.5 for me and 0.6 for me.
Yeah.
But see, I want to say, who goose bedu them port on FOB price, without the CIF cost. What custom does is, I think they do 0.082 or so. But they will calculate your duty based on that for you and take the duty. But the premium you will not pay. Now, what is going to happen now? If you bring the goods to them port on FOB price, maybe NIC laws now, maybe the company will take care of. Maybe if custom invite them that this goods has come without insurance, maybe they can come and say, okay, we are going to do 0.9% for you. You have no choice. That means you have no choice. If they say this is it, so they'll raise your value from 1 million, because if you take 0.9 over 1 million to 100, that's it.
Yeah.
Then they'll add it back to the 1 million. So it will be 1 million plus, maybe 1.2, 1.3. Before, so custom will not assess you duty based on your 1.2 or 1.5. You get it? Because the rate is high. It's give them more premium. So the premium add back to the value. So that's where custom will now assess you. If care is not taken, the rate we can't negotiate again. With this law, if they make the law that if you don't take a call, you go to jail.
Okay, it is the compulsory nature of it. One.
And there's no stakeholders engagement.
No stakeholder engagement.
So far as I sit here.
Okay, it is right now, no. Say what they show, what called foul goods on creditor. A compulsory say we insure. With this law, it means say by first, if the government did not ask them to suspend the program and let us meet properly, it means that by 1st of September, so whether it landed on FOB price, it landed with CIF, you will still take insurance here. Because if you don't take insurance here, then they are saying they are saying GRA will not allow you to clear the cargo. And that enter me say, and you port. And I'm since one say, we are getting new Ghana. We are done the what's a momo? Obianka wasa. Anybody can just wake up and then it is only Ghana here that Utiana FDA for Freo, your Mrew Standard Authority Freo, your Mrew Energy Commission Freo, your Mrew EPA Freo, your Mrew. If you are going to do a policy or come out with a law to the industry, you know the industry's advocates. The various as you invite them. There was one policy we agreed, consensus, that eco levy that was introduced by EPA, which says that mobile phone no, wakotono, Ghana, and our tablet no, it has a lifespan. What also to say human being, it is a lifespan or expire. How do we dispose it? So because in the manufacturing there no, there is a component of it that amount. That by the time this tablet expires, they will have to take it to where the proper disposable is. So there's a premium on it. So what tono? That's can EPA. But Ghana no, I have no, and this EPA agree say true. Google say na doses no, but say they are benetized, say they are copper wire, they are exposed to cancer and other sort of things. So because of that one no, you agree say Udi will never buy electronics, say fridges, TVs. That mobile phones, about certain percentage, it will go to EPA. So by the time the thing expire, no, to fear EPA that going to set up buy houses and buy stations, so that you can take it there. You can you no longer train that way. No, you put it safely
When these people come, they'll come and buy from you.
Okay.
They'll place, so you'll be happy. You take it there and take your money.
All right. But I said quickly, you move on to the flood. And I've remembered that good. I know who on the party, so many won't come by you.
The other aspect, no, and then
I have some interest in what he said.
The other aspect, and they say, this week we important export association, press conference. Or be maybe say, I don't know, okay, Jadini, Casaman for, and church for pin, and okay, Obisu Kofa, Kodinja, Eba, Yamaha. And then you stand against it. Yes, we have special prosecuted now. I got a report. I'm not gonna for you now. Who say you are Nibia Yakrono? That means there's no clean people doing business. But you are Nibia per profit. That one we must admit.
Yeah.
One year, if not because of profit, you won't get into business.
Business just like that.
Mbob yes so. Nipa. What do you say as I go find the name of Freeman or the part other through Temaport, Takora report, Elibo. Aflau customs for her, FDA for her, standards authority for her, plan quantity difference for her. They are assessed through. And as I can pay so much duty. And you be hit, no come a factor to say, maybe Olam flour mill, Takoradi flour mill, or whatever flour mill, Iranian flour mill. They produce with this high cost of utility. And I'm sorry, you tell me how much you are paying for utility costs. When they produce at that high utility tariff, then they bring it to the market. And there's influx of illegal smuggled products.
And free.
Because time since Ukraine Russia issues nearby no, and my baby who say cry and come back. It's because I come back no. Ivorian government with how their economy is very resilient, with how for several years now that savers are still at where it is, but our inflation, you know where it is. Our city depreciation, you know where it is. 10 cents to $1, you know where it is. Jadini, I don't know. So if these people go through this hardship and produce finisher, they get to the market and they meet this smuggled one. This smuggled one, reason why it is smuggled and it's cheaper in the market, that they are buying that and not buying the Ghanaian genuine business people. No, and during the COVID-19 and the Ukraine-Russia crisis, no, are buying the Ivory Coast have sat down with their manufacturers, the flour producers. Majority, what do you mean? They have sat down. The Ivorian government have sat down with the Ivorian flour producers and said, look, we will reduce your VAT for you. We will reduce your tax for you. I can open this statement here that the manufacturers have, the producers have petitioned agric ministers. That based on that one, no, you are going to produce at a cheaper rate. So the cost of the flour will be cheap. But you are not going, you are bound by law not to let it go to another country. You are producing to, because if you are producing at cheaper rate, who say, or no, some producer our Ivorian, they'll produce more. So they want to push some to some place so that they can also get how much they are selling Ivorian and what they will be sending for export. You know the price will not be the same. You know that. So but the government bound that this product should stay here to help our nationality. Don't export it. But it found its way to Ghana. Now, product that's supposed to come to Ghana, I'm not sure you go to the market and FDA will approve a product that you pick it and it's French. Malacca product, if you go, you see it full glare. And I was happy that very day after my press conference, no. CCTV called Jom. And Omoto flour. Say Ghana for flour millers produce maybe Iranian product, and Olam product, and Takoradi flour mill product now. Those who buy and distribute or retail, no, admitted on record say, no correct. That product and it's cheaper than the one that is produced here. Yes, it's cheaper because when the person bought it from Ivory Coast, did he pay tax duty to the state? And the tariff has it gone to FDA to pay the fees and charges? Has Plan Quarantine Division approved it? Did FDA approve it that it is also for consumption? We can't guarantee that. But what is coming from Iranian brothers?
One more define.
On the proof route. So, but Iranian brothers one no FDA stamp. You go there, you see FDA approve. You will see Standards Authority approve on it. What will come from Olam main flour? What will come from Takoradi and others flour? I think about 5 or 6 flour mills in this country. With the high cost, their product is costing about 460 something. But the one that is being smuggled into this country is costing about 250 to 300 or so. So you think if you remember the last time Santo region, Bakeries Association were out
in the press conference that Brodo Flano price ne sra ne ko obi a both copy Africans and who's a cheap no and all quick who quite a central region there ni bia you are for your business on continent the eye is not on the central but see who quite brong afo ewo who quite bunu aho who quite western region even Accra ha ewo because CCTV call Accra and they admit they confirm said so we are saying say abino
yeah
any FDA they should put out surveillance team to arrest those people. We are saying say they should guarantee the people that you've got their tax from the port, the people that you have got the tax utility tariff from them, and they produce and they cannot get the place to sell. No, that is not the best. That is not the best. Important that's what I say. You're producing flour, then we feed us, and there's surplus that we can also export. That is why we came in to say we have to defend them. Before they import the wheat, they pay duty at the port, so we must protect them. For Obia, I can find them free with being unapproved route with French written. Now Ghana for any part of those saying who French. Now I can product in French. Do you know that it's expired or it's not expired? China, so I did the quiet brother and a pastries. The major years and now wedding. No, quite divina or Yumikawa. I chill about Takas Asake. Oh, but you are no. Because program and bread. We didn't send a young Mukrofono, Mukafadi by. That time you want me to be, am I proactive or not proactive? I will have to be proactive now to alert that those who no, it is not coming through Temaport. Now, private offer custom business say, "Sell French product now. Your church offering Nina no." And I'm about to offer FDA business say, "Have they registered this product? Okay. Did they come? Did they pay the right?"
But what you be na? The one market is from because I will be the BB Bouramusa. What to me? Your friend is saying. Amount some surveillance team.
Yes, among rice and last year we were dealing with more influx of rice. They were come from Sampa and the rest. But who say compared to say Stallion Ghana, Olam Ghana, and more and tell my friends there's another distribution company what tema so omodi amo paaba say they call fortune rice. You know this fortune. So you call faba you check the huge duty. Oko Africa sir, import duty of rice is 10%. But Ghana import duty of rice is 20% plus fees and charges. What do you say? Until we your way now, Obama market. Then there's influx of reason. I buy no, which is duty. We are also called protecting on your market. You can't call it my duty, and I get to the market. I make influx that don't come through your port. So what is it my making? Is it a crime for me to bring my goods? Pay so much to get to the market I cannot get.
The government must guarantee. Answer about press conference, Intel Ben and Peke. What surveillance work and I'm you the volumes of a yes, sir, and Ramana Ebura system through unapproved routes, as you said.
Pacho, Metimama report see Ope, Minsanama,
send it
by me. But before I will send to you, let me open and read something for you. Papa, Pasoka, Manon me read it.
Okay, no problem. Now, Jerry, issues here we're raising.
Yes, I think, sir, I'll make you some point in terms of senior or more any one more idea. Smuggled product about system no mono. Yeah, made my can say the standard and FDA and one more it can be woman no. Like he's saying, a lot of measures are in place. Countless times, and I am telling who say Omo market ehunu no identify na even Omo confiscate some of the products. Say it is not certified and it's not wholesome, and so Ghanaians should not patronize them. Yes. And I think those are the things we need to see more. It is always in the higher interest, say you be protecting Ghanaian businessmen, because me and Kasamiti, me a businessman. And you know, my biggest interest to see the Ghanaian business growing, so that all of us can have a good stake in making money, take good care of ourselves. And Crawford the bifa kuntra seba. Do baby a yemu bi etminya intel. Binom timi the free aflawo ni ade. Na yenya intel no ne abom mpanifo amane. Na omotu anamon. A lot of times, you know, customs preventive division, you know, they take so many and proactive measures, which I can confirm because the officer in charge is a good friend. And so the moment some of these information come out, you know, they respond swiftly and intercept them. And yes, they are all canon. It's not reality. It is.
Okay, so just to chip in this one, Majere,
As at on the 8th of August, the volume of the sales of the major local flour milling companies has dropped almost 2%, consequently resulting in the reduction of production volumes to about 30% production capacity. The smuggled flour has been cited in many markets and at major bakery shops in the Asante region, Western region, Central region, Brong-Ahafo region, Greater Accra. The smuggled flour is sold between $360 and $390. A bag is compared to $460 per bag for flour produced in Ghana. In Ghana, they have $460. Omudian between $360 and $390. Now, let me tell you some of the reasons.
Where
the petition the petition now, flour mills for when I did a press conference after my press conference, I've seen that they've also petitioned. Now they said that the official letter stated that in Ivory Coast the government has reduced the VAT rate from 18% to 9%, and Senegal from 18% to 2%. But so what is it? You can 3% flour rate amendment VAT no, it's now moved to 19.2. The business community claim only 12%. There's 6% cost there. That was why I used to one of the statements say abandon absorbing for so that the enterprise will the paper form. So plus the duties and tax that they will pay at the airport, and they produce finished and they cannot get. So this was a petition sent to the Minister of Agriculture, and then the qualities of it and that thing is there. I'll send to you so that you will back so my brother can.
Yes. So my Jerry, I think sir, we always have to make sure say stakeholders engagement and so you strengthen no. Now the greatest of interest and say as obia be into custom house agency service no meti o mase papa say odwadini de ne nyoma bedru Ghana na say demorage chi no ontumi clear ya at the end of the day no or the subo no ebebo aban na ebia ne wo ho ne nketenkete nyina no say yetimi toto asiesie ni yi a anka dwadini no so ne ho ebehare no enti yebesere ye nyina no ye stakeholders. We want to build a resilient Ghanaian economy, and we want to see say the economy is largely expanded. Enti say business men ne womu no raise concerns. We have a listening government. Enti mesere say wo mo a nyame adom so aban no di omo asisi miaye bia omo implement government policies no. They should not I'm pleading with them say they should not make it look like an oversight. Say omo be involve stakeholders in decision making and implementation of policies, because at the end of the day send your working insurance asem minimum pa say sabi preduasan obi a ono export na ade aba oman bia so on credit no ne higher interest is to ensure say the safety of the product or the commodity no at a time and in sabekani sika no at all times is very high into omo e won hihye egu akwan mu no in terms of incoterms ne ade nyina no ewo mu kire say you must ensure say why you would decide insurance hihye no aye adwuma enti no mesre say National Insurance Commission nyame enka omakoma na omo hwe say ebia before 1st September no, because yemu bi adwuma nti sabi say imported ne goods man say klema no na bibi kakra bi kwatwere na say sika na yeso ode ma you go to your duty no ekosesa na kwese nyoma na ese delay wani mra ho so no na sabi preduas and capital no I mean akoye bibi ho enti eya desre ene de ma wo no say nyame enka omakoma no mo mfre o mo ntenase so that the proper negotiations and say na your distinction analysis which was very brilliant say near ono import product ne de bana watua ka no so hunu ono ni sika kodim and that person will have the zeal to do the extra work by ensuring
the product
exactly and they are no so edema credit no sabi na nipa ne sika no onya bi dia kotua na we be da nya bi dia kotua insurance so intimate say sad disparity na wo mu no aban anase the insurance commission the authority na wo ho no they should no amon ton sanfre wo na omo ne omo ntenase na omo nye san hihye na ebe ma edwadifo no omo ho ahare wo mo kan say memeti office na your friend me say o asuma si a odi ne nneoma ba so mo nklema no ade a chi ye duty ba ya fi o mo friend na sika na afi na oto nsem kire o ma most of the time I may pray finance man crop for na afi asan so akoye bibia ho obema a whole lot of stories but enso nkoti asese due date no obe reimburse with certain fee nanso ne ho akwakire no oba na so ka uye nipa no matter what it is no you will have to understand and then listen to him or her so nti ye besere say ye nyina ye stakeholders when it come to the shipping industry no ye nyina no export and importers and the clearing agents for the forwarders no ye nyina ye stakeholders nti ye ka menu asamsia na me so aye debe aka me
aka consumers
eka obia so no nti ye besere say nyame enka o makoma na o mo tenase enya hyehyeye sebe ya sebe produce importers no omo benya anigye e de akra ne oma mo aba because majari unim enoma na omo de fa on approved route e ba o man mu no bebrebe no
you can guarantee
their safety is not certified
and you are denying the
bebrebe ehu enti enya bewura mu say kim na I mean emma nia ye won compromise because enya obian so na wo eye to the extension say ade wey the quality no et say
and I cry a trouble for cry am can the French
so in city na kwa bibia ho enti ye be sere say aban enhwe before 1st September no yes we in the government believe say the government can do something and make the Ghanaian businessmen very happy and I mean the economy will continue to grow.
Majari, I don't know say now who call and I mean who say phone no to but say on the 3rd of Busumwe special prosecutor the report we about Tuja our harbor issues. They will shoot say asake mekasa for report no so. Now there and then this week me also what news say you see asake calling for say aban on this music all the top 4 the top 3 I won't report no asam na mekano man can say yam pabo mo free ho but I want say they should set up what do you say because these 3 apart enemy kai or elsewhere no apart from the commissioner in charge of domestic tax alone no the 3 commissioners the commissioner general the deputy commissioner in charge of support service mamino and the commissioner of custom no were brought in by government. The domestic tax man he's a professional, he rose from the rank to become now before my very good friend his best man Kabu say for yaw Esantijima every year hono now Esantijima rank was deputy commissioner in charge of domestic tax so ukwa the Agyeman the budget bar ejina 2 legs for GRA to be able to raise the needed revenue. Which retreat na custom omukoye wo Kumasi now their budget is about 20 custom are supposed to bring 20 billion and at that place they were the moral right that they have to bring they will make sure they will collect about 25 to 30 billion and then omuwa na report na ba say as special prosecutor ama the report. I am not running down the office of special prosecutor because we as a me asake anyway ye to me na special prosecutor here there okita no nti ye say am born on to me there on to grow but however the same thing na yenim say court after judgment they criticize it and remember nti we are critiquing the report who share document where the Canada spoke in Kumasi in their retreat very angry and of course one human beings is rational 2 is a former military person so I can say that he was speaking like a military person. However, he could have managed his anger and put his position clear without getting provocative. However, when he addressed the people finished in Kumasi, when he was speaking, the Commissioner General was on screen, though he was not there in physical, but he was there with them on Zoom. The more kasa we no say we are obia we are genuine person with good mind. For your management, the retreat, you were not there in Africa, but you were part of them on Zoom. You follow all. After the one Kasa, you know, Commissioner General or Kasa here. That Kasa, I'm recording for Damano. Oh, Damano, we know, Commissioner General also address the men and women in Kumasi via Zoom. He was on Zoom listening. That one. They say send a menu uti and edit it.
Oh yeah.
Send me my cat Asambi. Now was Zoom. And I'm was Zoom. Now me a good mind about you. I mean yeah. And the men who are the same organization now. I'll draw your attention so that the people there, you know, the men and women say, oh, even after the commissioner custom boss no castle, you know, Commissioner General took the time to address them no via Zoom no. Straight away he put to him there say, Master Asam no castle no. We are commissioner. Osei say, enjoy. Maybe apologize to the office of the special minister. And yes, sir, what you are saying has degree effect on the office of the special. Even though if you are not in agreement with the report now, that shouldn't be the way you should at best. Then you proceed to address the people. But the more case we are no tier. Okay, many uniform management meeting no, they were all watching him. They saw him. The more we are not also by addressing via Zoom on anything concerning what the man has said. Over back closely management program no. I am not sure. Say there was a board meeting in GRA to say what the Commissioner of Custom said at GRA Kumasi there no. We are sanctioned, so issue the statement. Commissioner General GRA say when and where and what time that there was a board meeting to sanction what the Commissioner General issued, because issue this. You have authority from the GRA. Anambwa. The board of GRA are 9 people. I want to know whether he had 5 people sitting in the meeting, 6, 7, 4, or 2. And I only need to compare the casa and Obama issue. Because intelligence we are picking is that the board is not happy because he didn't have the board approval to issue what he did. One, let me state this without fear or this. I said, the Commissioner General there, they need to work together. You have a target for the year. Commissioner of support service, you are not in good talking terms. You are fighting, you are quarreling. When you commissioner of custom, you are not in good terms. How will you be able to make the target? So you've been there for the past 3 or 4 years. If you want to go home, tell Mr. President, say, I'm the Commissioner General, I'm tired, I want to go. But once so far you remain there, you must unite, you must rally these people all together. This special prosecutor can say, giving benchmark discount to your friend is saying the company at the time was all right. It's not granted in law. And I'm going to my Jerry. Who have report when Commissioner General no issue on the 14th of this August now. Or implicated no, he made it clear that there was until the new board. Mr. Dai didn't get appointed when the new board was appointed. Mr. Dai was already in the GRA after election. His previous board gone, and they constituted a new board for him in August 2021. In that same year, 2021, December, that was where the board realized that such discretionary power that was given to customs, such discount that was given, maybe the government is losing so much revenue. So, board gave direction that stop rebate. And it's stated in his letter. But it's not stated in his letter. So stop rebate, stop discounting. Stop unreasonable. Then the point is, the idea is to ensure that all unreasonable exercise of discretionary power, which will result in loss of revenue, will be prevented. So that means there was known to the Commissioner General that there was existing discretionary power that there was within the GRA. Which he was presided as a Commissioner General, there was a rule to give people discount without application. That was what the officer did. Now, custom GRA is a paramilitary. I have a letter here, a memo. I have a memo here dated 16th February 2018. 16th February 2018 to Commissioner General. Date 6th February 2018, subject request for approval to apply graduated valuation vis-a-vis benchmark values for frozen food. This was a memo from Commissioner of Custom to say, I write to seek your approval for application of graduated valuation vis-a-vis the benchmark value for frozen food in terms of the quantum or consignment per shipment of an importer stroke declarant. If this proposal is approved, the applicable values per kilogram of frozen food shall be followed with effect from the date of your approval. This letter came from Commissioner of Customs. It went to the Commissioner General because we were seeking the Commissioner General approval. If you go to manifested consignment, 1, up to 20 containers by 20 footer, 5% reduction in benchmark values per kilogram. They say percentage reduction in benchmark value is stated here, 5%. So we confirm 20 containers a bar. This member is asking the Commissioner General to approve that. So a big import of frozen food to be confirmed goods about over 20 containers are man of 5% benchmark reduction. Even though at that time the person was enjoying 50% already because the 50% was just taken out in 2020 this year, right? 2022 maybe. And so apart from the 50% that was available, there was a member within the GRA that if somebody bring containers more than 20 or 20, give him another 5% discount. It was asked for approval from Commissioner General. Above 20 containers, up to 40. Majority. I want to follow this very important thing. 8% reduction in benchmark values per kilogram. Above 40 containers, 12% reduction in benchmark values per kilogram. The above considerations shall be applicable to any revised or reviewed benchmark values until they decided otherwise. This was a letter from Agyeman. But you know that Reverend M. he came to meet Agyeman. Anna on Metomo. So this was a document though. When you go ahead, this is GRA letter dated April 20th, 2021. And GRA letter. Wow. 2021, who was at post?
2021, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Dai.
Mr. Dai, yeah.
Thank you very much. So this was a letter from the chief executive officer.
Okay, but Samson,
yes?
Because of the time, but who the point that they want to raise? Say, child dispensation, there were normally your friends a block about so. And
this was, I'm saying,
you are not going to be part of the show.
I want you to understand that.
Why are we so much late?
Oh, Major, concentrate here. This was a letter that they wrote to the company. This was a letter from Jerry. Let me read quickly for your follower to see. It says, reapplication for consideration custom import values. This has reference to your letter on the above subject dated 6 April 2021. The Commissioner, Custom Division, cannot grant your request for consideration on your custom import values. In the light of the above, the Commissioner, Custom Division, will grant a markdown of 5% to 10% benchmark values of the following product depending on the quantity, right? Depending on the quantity imported: chicken leg quarter, hen leg quarter, chicken bags, hen bags, chicken franks, chicken gizzard, chicken drums, sticks, mackerel, herrings, egg, detex, what of you? Wings and all that beef. The accepted offer is valid until 20 October 2021, after which it expires. You are to note that custom maintain the option to notify or revoke this ruling at any time should factual or legal circumstances change or when inaccurate or false information has been provided. By copies of this letter, the Deputy Commissioner, Post Clearance Audit, Sector Commander, TEMA, and the head of the Custom Technical Service Bureau, CTSB, are to note and act accordingly. So this was because there was a memo in 2018 that the Commissioner General approved, which made them say, okay, we are giving you 10% we can give you 5 to 10%. This is so I want the Commissioner, the special prosecutor, to go back and do his work.
My
because
point,
the special prosecutor says that.
What is my point? There are not many other cabaret me offer the cabaret quality with this one the baby says. So special prosecutor, when you due diligence, because if all these things, sample or petitioner be the BBA, I think sir, or go further. Now, we say the dispensations, ebra womo eka say womo ablock ana womo de eye ohyebidia to such dispensations no so niye eti sabre no womo block nipa womo de ma no na the petition e da wenem no say okay sir due diligence wan ko betima yo
you know the reason of the special prosecutor. I think he was misconstrued between what was what Commissioner General approved and what is advice ruling. He was standing his basis on so Yabama Obi advice ruling now. The law says he should apply. But within the custom, they have set up their own standard practice procedure. So if a member came from Commissioner of Custom to the Commissioner General and he approved, so if an importer brings his invoices with 20 containers or more than 20 containers, he has to go back to the Commissioner General to say, let me, because at the time they give the 5% to 10%, this was enforced. It was not revoked, it wasn't cancelled. Until December 2021 that the board directed that. So why did the Commissioner General came to issue this letter to look like he's discrediting Kenneth Damore and the Deputy Commissioner? Why didn't he state that in his letter that truly with this 5%, no, we management accepted, and there was a member to my office, and I have approved it. Why didn't he own up?
Okay.
Where is he running to? That is why I said, if that's what he's doing there, he should go. Because you can't be double standard. This is double standard. Because he should have written to the Commissioner General, the special prosecutor, that as a Commissioner General to state that yes, it's true. For advance ruling, Europe, the person will have to bring his documents to say I'm bringing these quantities. We refer to a group, a team or target group in DRA. When the assessor say we should give you the special advance ruling, we give you before you start even pulling the cargo to Ghana. But with this 5 to 10% that was granted to the woman, there was a memo, and I have approved as a Commissioner General. Let's ask ourselves: the 2018, who was at the date that was who was the Commissioner General?
Okay.
And if it was Kofi T, then I don't know whether within that period it was Kofi T or it was him. So when he took over, is he saying that he did not read the files, the handing over note, and why? So why didn't he admit it? He just admitted in his letter that there was discretion powers.
Okay, something. I think I'm a so, point.
On that note, point. They did not.
Okay.
They did not. Kenneth Damore and the Deputy Commissioner in charge of Custom did not commit any crime. However, the woman has gone to pay. Once the woman has gone to pay the money, that's why I said then let sleeping dogs lie. And apart from that, with these letters and these memos that I've seen, and with what I'm telling you, say, even the day Kenneth Damore spoke in Kumasi, Commissioner General was on Zoom and all the uniformed men, the senior officers were sitting there. When Kenneth Damore ended his speech, he also addressed. When you had the opportunity to address his men, why didn't you draw his subordinate, his commissioner attention that what you said? So it would have been on record. All so that after that, when you come to issue such a thing, they'll know that you are a man. Okay. But if you did not do that, then you are double standard.
Thank you. How you need 100 points tonight? It's also back on other program. Yes. So. Okay. Evan Samo. As you say, yes, I need copies. I need copies. Evan Samo, why are they? Because you have to apologize to my listener. My bold insights of maybe some magra.
Mr. Etienne for say, Monfanche.
Your content. Also, crowd so we no come cry you. But Aquaba na mede mano na Mr. Common number.
Maybe see Quentin ama matches.
Your match.
Na send
but we there one mama you cry because ever one mama ko owusu o dem wi a e dey out there about there so nim say me no menye so bad say me ma onka bibi me ma onka bibi but ami owusu
eh fa number mama na
mo so cry something ground so dey nia bra I'll go to the Gaza.
Majority.
I'll do so, mamma. Yeah.
That's it.
Will you win another one when people party? Nothing I crave so.
On said, Minia Samson, and someone never was in an prior to revealing. And near me, person mechanic said, you move be there. We have privileged information. We have privileged information. So, enti enyama bi honum na se ba na ya sote ne ehunu a na nke expect se ye betu anamon bi e de asi ano kwan ne ekoso ewo Customs Division, Ghana Revenue Authority, and then the Commissioner General, Reverend Amishadai, we believe, sir, you bet me esiano ama Ghana yenyina no yeniaje na revenue a buying person in sakano. Omotimi aye adwuma pa ma yensaka revenue no. Enti mesere, sir, we know, sir, any official and as a customs officer bia wetimi arise to the rank of assistant commissioner and as deputy commissioner bia no enim na dwuma no babia na limit wo the do's and the don'ts obia enim enunti se ekoduru mrebi na sabem preduasa obi yusu what it is known to be an existing discretionary powers within the customs and answer the GRA no my hwe se afei de adwuma na waye no ye pese sabem preduasa ye use no as a scapegoat mesre ewom se ye nyina de tumi ama special prosecutor or ye adwuma or report, but we believe and know, we are all convinced, say special prosecutor no ne dwumadie no it has a lot of processes and procedure, including investigation. And when you are doing investigation to unravel any malpractice or malfeasance in any institution, you references past record, be it existing, convention, whatever. No, you go and reference it and ensure, say, when your credible report information as we issue a report and nobody should be able to punch holes into your report. Unfortunately, near special prosecutor, aye, kwaya say, no do report number, but acquire say the discretionary powers that was existing and now say na customs a woman a deputy commissioner no edi ye adwuma no ene na acquire say we are almost sacrificing him anti mesre ye wradu chei e wom say sania na something e kan no madam Labianca watu asika no 1 million Ghana cedis or the ama aban eye e ma ye revenue no ekosoro nanso obi aya adwuma to the rank of sabin preduasa deputy commissioner customs na obe kofi akona ho magiemu no aye mfa niema bi me cross no because of some sort of bickering niema bi a ekoso wo adwuma mu nti no enti mesere se sa niema no yenhwe na yensiesie na yewura Canada moa ene ne men enya moral no emfa nya adwuma me ne wo kasai ya nomfo isori a no mo boyachi ena mpumtuo ena nema mu ayedene ena say na say so at the end of the day all we need to do is to ensure say yenya the revenue that we deserve as a country near the abu oman no.
All right.
So okay. In that same vein also you should say the institutional credibility no it need to be established.
Okay.
So institution wa na say issue memo at the two or na say seven predators and board any the commissioner general in charge no agitum na say it is applicable and it is being enforced. So I don't see anything wrong with it. At the end of the day no obi dia ya adwuma then it look like bibi achi ayenti no na ya koye say ya pese seven predators and ya kire nipa ne say adekodia na ya pene so na dia ya adwuma no afei de wa anfa anya adwuma yi. Enti mesere say Ghana Customs GRA e pese omo ya adwuma de boa na nado na yetimi enya the revenue that is deserved na yetimi fa amamuo no ekoba bia e pese ye de ko as we speak majari niema mu ayedin wo wiase mfa na nyina anya Ghana nko a nanso menu mienu di adanse say despite all the global challenges Ghana as we stand or as it is we still have the hope and belief and we still have the fortitude sanya tie bia no the economy will bounce back. The economy will bounce back only when yama state institutions adwuma na afei social amenities ayewo entrepreneurship any businessmen and women obiatimi na adwuma yie sane be ya seven preduasa Ọtọn na yɛtɔ na yɛnya revenue no na aban sɛ kasika ni etua teacher foka etua nurse foka ye sustain energy power na road infrastructure hospital infrastructure education any agric any marine shipping bibia industry ni nyina no ekoso at the end of the day no it is at the benefit of Ghanaians but not any other person.
Okay.
Enti ye India ye interest any say ye hwe say Ghana gina yie na Ghana fa ne ntuma pafra ye hwe say na Nadu Dankwa Akufo-Addo any Yewura Mahmood Bawumia amamuo no at the end of the day no Ghana fo be hunu say ye won hihye ye gu akwan mu say no matter how the catastrophe globally no we still hold the fort. So no matter how the catastrophe no no we still hold the fort to say
okay
we will make Ghana a better place for everybody. And at the end of the day yam peneso emasebio nyinam kanea ahoɔden enten kɔfɔm na dumso ensan emma yam peneso emasebio obi a yafa na adwuma mu no yaka sɛ waya adwuma mfie mienu yebetua awoka bosome miensa yam peneso enka sɛ agenda 111 na edru the various stages of completion no yaka sɛ sikasemunti yatwa sensan enya da ya peneso da na sabin preduasa yen schools ahodo a yesisie universities ene secondary schools a ye expansions ni nyina no yetimi agya to ho
okay
yam peneso nka se ene Kumasi modern international airport a menu mienu ye Kumasi a ye de hwahwa ye ho no yen ka se sikasemunti sabin preduasa ya na ni bia na so Tamale se menu ka se uduru ho no ma a beautiful edifice of Tamale International Airport sania mre bi na atwam a obi be ya sabio waso aye runway into aye international airport no at the time me ho na me yam hihye me enei sabin predo asan uduru Tamale Airport na ka se Tamale International Airport wa obeje so at the end of the day no enyina yanim say amamuo pa ene ya hwehwe and Ghana for ebedi adanse say amamuo pa nso so eya dania no a yensa ebeka because Nanado any Yewura Mahmood Bawumia leadership no it's very stirring, it's very very motivating no matter what it is. Ya hwe say aduanesem ene nkaneasem enyinam ahoden school sem hospital sem bibia no majari yebetimi aye no yie na unim enikasem na no ade a omampani yeye ewo police for yi hono motos mako 1500 in fact obi krampo be expressing the consensus the global economy ni the Ghana say wiase nyina ye sa omampani timi gina faako na so otimi the motos mako 1500 e the Ghana police service yemfam nye ban bodwumadie dia na esese yetimi bo omampani abaso at the same time no na ye inaugurate project ahodo na obi kan say takrade say uduru hono ma the interchange e koso hono no kakraka akwa majari NPP government, I can tell you on authority, say NPP government is the only government Ghanaians will have to have the faith, and we have the faith in them, say, no matter the circumstances, the NPP government will never leave Ghana stranded. Stranded. When we wake up in the morning and 24 hours, we cannot access electricity. Omani Baya stranded. When we wake up early in the morning and we cannot even think and pay our kids' school fees. The Omani Baya stranded. When we wake up in the morning, now Obiya Fana Juma for 2 years. Yes, only 3 months. Omani Baya stranded. When the youth doesn't have the hope, sir, Nyame Baya Dom. Now, mommy, you start project. Now, me as a young guy, as a young lady, metimi start biribi amami ho. Omani Baya stranded. When you have graduate students come who bomb say ya form their friend who say graduate unemployed association and I say graduate unemployment association e wo hono Omani Baya stranded. When you have a full glare, say the leadership at the time of NDC did not know what to do to get Ghana to full scale. You can't say yane IMF rakwa negotiation no mutimi restrict say after the man fan nipa adwuma mu. As we speak, no matter how the challenge and the economy and the woes that we are all facing, no, majority obedi adanse say public sector, private sector, all the state institutions, bibia ekoso.
All right.
Adian chinyema yenhunu say obi abeka say bosome sun ye aban entimi ntua ameka. Nyame nti no enya dia ebeko sa situation no na ye gidi ye say the proper and prudent management of the economy no a yewura Mahmoud Bawumia ebo na Dankwa Akufo-Addo echi dom amomaye no at the end of the day no you are reshemu ogidi say by December Ghanaians will see the results of managers the digwa kwan mu no
meba next way na me no bebo party internal matters in a quick one na ya yewe Ebanzamo my few minutes now. What do you want?
Na metie me nua very carefully. Na ne sem na all kanu. Inti na binim say MP for a rhetoric. Omo kasa. Ba kasa na ye ka. Ye ni nyina so. Ye ni hye. E be ma kasa na ya kanu abam. Inti na ye wu Akufo-Addo be kan bibi say oko UK bi say free HSS na wo so be ye no. Where are you getting to get the funds? I'll tell Ghanaians. When you are a leader, when you make a statement, you should prepare about it. Funding, strategy, implementation, baby, so we fund be intact. It's in your canon. And in your so a man I stranded. Because of man I stranded in Bawumia can say Jesus Christ, nay Muhammad or Messiah. Economists now you preach Jesus Christ and Muhammad. There hasn't been any time in this country, I can say preachers are short to that. We have more than enough preachers.
So you don't have that enough time for with the years.
Yeah, but let me talk about Akufo-Addo is now running to God because the country is stranded.
Enough time to
yes, the country is stranded. Seminian didn't say the country is stranded. The country is stranded now.
Okay.
Akufo-Addo is saying, when he was criticizing President Mahama, no, if he say I'm coupon. A bon wa bon. It's in a wunu. Internet is someone that son yanko. Yanko mi yami when after cross say I have it is finished. Nyame bi bie on was in a boat tie or kafa Bawumia by and say Bawumia know how to manage debt. On me kwaya faso a manager ya moka NDC for bobosia 54 billion. On Tibida and Inchina kafa Bawumia but Bawumia doesn't talk about the economy at the economy difficult times, but he talk about Jesus Christ who is going to come back again. The country is stranded. You have employed NAPCO for 10 months. You haven't paid it. The youth are stranded. There's no future for the youth in this country. Tell us, what are the projections of this government? Government way. What is his next 2 years? What is his projection? What does he want to achieve the next economy? What is economic projection? When you're economist, you can project. But the next 2 years, we expect the GDP to grow by 10% or 2%. What are their projections? They don't talk about that. They are talking about Jesus Christ who is coming back. Bawumia now preach about Jesus Christ who is coming back, who is very bad.
Okay.
I want to make this statement. I want to appeal to President Akufo-Addo. It's better he plan about the country rather than plan about the election. Plan about the country. If you want to win election, it's not about planning about it. Plan about how to organize the state. When the people are happy, they will vote for you.
Okay.
But the MPP is planning and has planned for 2024 election. All their strategies and their plans are bogus and they will not work. We'll make sure that none of them works. We want him to plan about the economy, the difficulty Ghanaians are going through. My brother talk about it, that we have electricity. At this inflationary time, 31.7, they are increasing electricity by 27 points. They are increasing water bill. I want to tell them they are full inflation. I did them jump a bit to Bianca contract. I'll look at the economic Bianca contract.
Bianca.
What the name of Bobodi? Akoko Sre, Akoko Taba.
I did.
Akoko 3. Nima, the things that they were talking about to import. Aban oya day. Say they now offer trade no one. This is the time you have to ban importation of certain. And mle se uka se me makom obi afa.
Ya ban no ya betimi a provide your honde.
Now agree for job job and where can say Master, what's
and one day you're rearing for food and job.
Agree for food and job. Meat, chicken. Yeah, planting for food and job.
And you're rearing for food and job.
It is part of it. What are their so they just say they don't have policy program. They don't have policy program, let alone the document.
Right.
I was expecting but this time, because of the rate of cedi depreciation, you almost about 10 cedis per dollar. No, government should have banned these things. Now he give money to Ghana agri farmers no poultry farmers to boost up agri production. I was not expecting they will be struggling. Special prosecutor will be looking at chicken hair and chicken legs. When my brother was mentioning, it was just funny to me. Chicken legs and chicken heads.
Okay, Evans, I'm very sorry. I think I have to end you here because my time is fast spent. Now, quickly, now, MPP internal matters are rising. The about told you I'm a party for the about yes, where I'm for so casa who boss said Dr. Baumia. I'm for your campaign man and the Oman country. But one more you call your mobile party for the
The party is a democratic party. And we believe in every democratic environment, you know, however the situation, you know, there's rules that governs all of us. Me, party ne say, man, no party executive campaign for any presidential candidate. Me no tia make us and me hold party executive position biao. Enti me to anu say me tena radio so ne TV so na say
code of ethics no. Members count. Party members.
One more issues, sa at the time that they were coming to, I mean, vie for positions, general secretary, national chairman, and blah blah blah. We were the people who were campaigning for them. Oh, we campaign for them even at the time.
The floodgates were open, and now
even na Yan Crampo me say omunko file nomination. We campaign for them.
They say we boss.
Me boss billboard that. Yeah, the be back home. Oh, campaign no dey afẹ́ ni ebe start. Enti no, ya the be back home. Obi anu no we ma koka say. Okwa ko tutu ba omia billboard dey go ba bi agu fam. Obi anu obi tima ka so ko tutu. Ya the be back home because say Ghana for aja tumu say Yewura Mahmood ba omia na SNPP for the ba. Nobody can stop him. And nobody is even intended to stop him. And why
would you have to go and erect billboards?
Oh, election procedure. I mean, it's part of the game. It is part of the game. So what I say, the fact that I'm here there, now Crawford be me eating place, no, mammy yes signage more. But what I say, and it is part of the game. Obi Aji to say, Yewura Mahmood Baumia is the next person to hold the flag bearership of the new patriotic party. And there's no doubt about that. Enunti se sabi prebiasan wa koye ni ankrofo ya no so hunu ni ekosi wo kumase no. It was just an open campaign. Eno mo koye ye no. So okoka se u rally nkrofo nyina their party ne ye eka se ma manfo nya no. U rally nkrofo akogina baabi na afi wa hyehyɛ om t-shirt na panafile krekra om na se ni se ya. Indirectly no ubu party na nim ti.
Na Nasara coordinator de ye de.
Me jina Nasara coordinator bi anya hwe. Oh. National coordinator bianya hwe.
National National coordinator.
Obianya hwe.
Madam Fufuta.
Obianya hwe.
Fufuta. Esu buru yen so we twa me abo.
Fufuta wa heden.
Fufuta nya.
Me Magari wa heden. Kan o kana say the why na eboni ameka. Magari wa heden. No, maintain ya Fufuta ya ehua bro so. So hunu.
Wa ye bibi ba wo enyu.
Enya de bia bi na ka say na Fufuta say dabi. Nya ya kan say. Nya can say. Yes, I am a very nice gentleman. But we also have to let them know.
Also in a platform so openly ka say yemfa Muslim member be there dey.
No dey ba be. Ye nyan crowdfo be original platform so can say be brave. At the end of the day no. Let me tell you. Yemu bi senka ye da sori anopa ene ate se MPP kura ye nko election na emomu no ye fa Yewura Mahmood ba mi ani afa Yewura Alan Cash na de o mabom say we ye running mate ena we ye flag bearer enki ye ho beto ye enki ani beje na no ya mitie honorable Atachia.
Yeah.
I mean Atachia also made strong revelation say he believe in that ticket. Nana Komia has said it. I mean quite a number of people can be a woman party no no omu nyina can be. Enti ye mu bi de sabe ye support sa afanu mienu me say de wo de sabe mpredua san Yewura Mahmood ba omia gina na de obi foforo bi agina ho no ma me ye Yewura Mahmood ba omia ho na me loyalty ye ko but the party no decide say ye de sa nipa yi mienu bom na omo abetu franka de ama new patriotic party so that ye be call election 2020 na somdwe mu a who am I to say me mpene so me bo say to shire agumiti so because sika sabe mpredua sanka bia e best spend dia ye internal hwanhwane no ye de be campaign so no enti no we believe say ebraso the new patriotic party ye nyina ye hunu na ye kabom ne apene so say ye de franka no ehye yewura Mahmoud Bawumia nsem na waba betu franka e de ama new patriotic party no ono ko ne nea si ye de tumi ne hye ne nsem a NDC for enim pefe say they will not have any chance whatsoever enunti eneme no ka say NDC ni bia ni ho no obeka sa bra omo Bawumia din NDC ni bia ni ho no obeka bibi abra on person be discredit Bawumia nanso ye da nyame ase say ye ba aban mu efri 2017 ebesi 2022 amene wo ka say majari obia ni obetim de nsa benkum ananifa nikokromoti appointed biribi negative about his excellency the vice president.
Okay.
Nobody in this country ebetime ka say we are propagandists until so ka say if it is any ordinary citizen be no kan ke bia but wo ti anu mu yi ase be previous an person John Mahama e be ide say tie bia no obeka so ti ase entinya ya pese ye kire ne say at the end of the day no he is unblemished. I mean, he has no record of being instructed by his own boss for investigation. I agree with you,
but you are flouting party's rule.
I am not flouting any party's rule. Listen, I am not flouting any party rule. I am not flouting any party rule. What I am saying here is that nobody will tell me Kwaku Appiah say Minyai campaign. And as yes, nobody will tell me say been previous. I may ba hanuma babeka say my party. Executive ni party office bi me kwaji coupon.
Okay.
So I say, I do whatever I do in my own capacity.
All right.
Because I believe in His Excellency the Vice President that he can lead this party and he can lead the country to good direction. At the end of the day, no, Agyeman Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ene ne ye nyina no se brane so na se man kwan se won to aso a Majari the 8 years administration of Bawumia no will complement the 8 years administration of His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. And at the end of the day, the 16 years, Ghanaians will see the difference between the NDC 27 years and the NPP 16 years.
Okay,
continuous. So I say, Enti Majari.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can say we are not in to come and say. Ma obi nka say party in fan hihye engu akwam party din hihye egu akwam ya tini nyina na nso so yan mu bi de ya pese ya kire say sabin prebiasa mintuka enko party head office e wa salam down enko ji fuel e na me tena ba bi enka say party ayem bibi ntini say ni say na emomu no His Excellency Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia oneme maame Excellency Second Lady Hajia Samira 2025 2020 oh nyamisra 2025 ye be so mu in president and first lady second lady baby obi nyamisra no oba honfefo oba nimdifo maame no oni ni hia obeti se ben preduasa na dwene mu do na minya kwanya na me ne tena se ne yedi nkomo a ensem a maame ka etu ya dwene mu no kire se nyame ya dom na se NPP pene so na ye de franka ne hye oni ni kunu nsemu a ema e wo Ghana no obeya adwuma papa e de aboa wo no ene kura mpo no ne foundation wo no so hunu Samira humanitarian empowerment foundation oye adwuma bebrebe ema bunu titire ema girl child education ene mortality ne ema bebre no oye e de boa ebre ni ho majari medase na mema northern region so yako esan say one of the gates Abudu say a younger and very built handsome king na owo miao ye de ne call nyame ato nsafre no enti ye ma omo nyina hyeden na Abdullahi nyame mfa ne kransie na megidi say ene me no kasa kura no mpanimfo afrase ekọ no ma enhye so mo ye bia no be na yama no befitting burial enti me madagbon traditional council no shedding on the loss of a very handsome, young, and a very intelligent chief. Na Abdullahi, nyame fa ni currency.
Better say. How you need 100.9? Yapon.
No, you are not being fair.
Okay, do you know when I started the program? Majari ya kadi aka na me kra na me person ka wo be kasa kra. Mama we am no beef.
Manager the cook and
what they aka
yeah, Samira.
1 minute.
Second lady Samira.
Manager the cook.
The only second lady I want insult a president.
Oh,
and it's Samira. He insulted President Mahama.
So why then?
Yes.
Okay,
he stood on a campaign, insult President Mahama.
Okay.
President Mahama was incompetent.
And then they insult.
It's an insult. What is President Aliu Mahama yere? It will be a Tameda. What is that President Mahama yere? I can be there. Me say what is that? Lordina, Odiobia Tamda.
Me say
what is that President? Yes. When he was vice president, did he insult anybody?
Incompetent.
Did he insulted?
It's
not an insult.
Let me talk about the issue of
when you are back on Majari.
May come be for President Baumia.
When you are back,
may come be for President Baumia. President Baumia. He was talking about the most credible vice president. Let me tell you,
competent. I mean, and you know,
he uses the word competence.
Obviously, I mean,
the word competence.
He is
the state of this economy. Can you describe the chairman of the economic committee?
If we are talking about this economy and compared to you and this time as your economy, you people should not even shout in Ghana.
No, don't talk.
You people
since
should not have the say in Ghana.
The state of the look at the president of the city. We are having somebody who has been
living the economy.
PhD in economics.
We are living
President Mahama wasn't having a PhD in economics. President was having a PhD in economics.
When you were living,
but they managed the economy very well.
5 cities.
All right.
When MP and this was living
very well,
it was almost 5 cities in 2017.
Say your percent Ghana.
And now and this is
your percent Ghana. A cost to here. No, but are you not ashamed about the state of the economy?
Okay,
look at the president.
Thank you very much, Evans. Evans. I started the program at 6:30. 1 month so I'm very sorry. I think I have to end it here. I will say, how do you make any see?
You couldn't support education. Look at the economic chairman. You couldn't support infrastructure.
You are talking about infrastructure. You know what?
Okay.
You know about infrastructure.
All right.
If you talk about infrastructure, 2017 till now.
Evans doesn't need overhead.
Look at that. Look at that. That doesn't need. You don't understand development. You don't understand development.
Okay. I was here. I had a minute to make you know. Yeah, this and my friend from me to me from Momo Van Cheme. And yeah, discussing program comprehensively. And I passed my 5 calls here. And 5. I'm 2 calls without it. Anyway, okay, Evans. Asem. How you need 100.9 and then you made the and then you made the woman about so what say David Pra, your deputy director general. Deputy Evans, hold on. Okay, Nana, hold on, Nana, Evans, move hold the fire. What is David Pratt, Deputy Director General, the chief vet service of Samson Awingo Saki, or the Executive Director, Importers and Exporters Association on the Soba. Evans, hey, your microphones are off. Oh, hello, Evans.
Insult to the people of Tamale. And it was also an insult to the people of Kumasi. Or people to say Kumasi in 2007.
Okay, thank you. No, better.
You don't have your record. You know when they started Kumasi Airport. NDC people have to come on radio.
Mamefa Aseda Farmer Samson Asaki Awingobe, Executive Director Evans Sam Nano Wuswapia, a member of the MPP National Communication Team. Evans Samo, a member of the NDC National Communication Team. Womona Ebefia. Hello. Hey, Evans Samo, please hold on. It's okay. Hold on. Mamefa Aseda so Farmer, Mr. Insia, Bebacho, it's okay. It's okay. If I I don't like what you're doing.
No, yes, you don't.
Because you should have come earlier. No, why address all point? It's all earlier, no, address all point. One to my man. Why are you doing this?
Government official.
Okay, it's okay. All right. Mamichia, Mr. Insia Automobile. Zuzu restaurant wa beka ono ne di hwe no wonte bisensia osu tie and none pay bisensia bedase ono Zuzu restaurant e de di hwe no wa beka opeka atopa de na ye bisensia ho eye insia automobile Alex Kwakutete barrister logistics so mechia na chama intera kwa mechia mo pa ebusa ha na medi dwumade no bi si DJ Toxic take over bidi de Mark Jerry Osei Agyeman Yankopon insuro bibia ye ko DJ Toxic take over
me bibrime